Hey, how y'all doing? Girl, it's going crazy out here in these streets. When I tell you the rap girls are going crazy, I'm talking about JT just put out a diss track about Cardi B. Everybody and their mama's talking about it, but guess what? Nicki Minaj, she just came out with an apology. Guess who she's apologizing to? She is apologizing to Cardi B daughter, Culture. And guess what? Cardi B got some words for her. When I tell you the drama goes on, if you guys can hear me good, please press that three. Hey, Lisa Wilson, thank you, girl, for joining me. If you guys have something to say about this, hit that link and come up here because we want to hear from the people. What are y'all saying? Whose side are y'all on? Hey, Jamie, how you doing, baby? What's up, K100? How you doing, baby? Y'all got to get in here and get in this tea. It's going down right now. We are in the thick of it. So hit that link, and I want to hear from y'all, honey. Hey, Peaches, how you doing, baby? Make sure y'all comment too. So, girl, let's get into it. Let's not waste no time. So, I got several people on TikTok that is talking about it. Any, many, money, mo. Who do we want to grab by the toe? Okay, so they're talking about all of this. Let's hit her.
Nicki Minaj just took to Twitter to issue an apology to Culture. She said, "Dear Culture, truth is, I did all this for a bigger purpose, and one day you'll understand. You're a cute child, and lots of kids have cute little funny looking gums before they grow into all of their features. One day you'll see this, so I have to say I apologize as a child of God and queen of my community who look to me for integrity. You are an innocent child and don't deserve any of this.
Aww.
One day your mother, aunt, and many more will be brought to their knees for what they've said and tried to do to my young prophet, beautiful boy. Take care, my darling. This isn't who I am." I, for one, am glad that Nicki finally admitted.
Can we say, isn't that great? Nicki apologized, you guys. Oh my God, that is so big of her. You know, she took accountability and she apologized. I want to know, do you guys accept her apology? Press 1 if you accept Nicki Minaj apology. Press 5 if you felt like it was very backhanded and you do not accept her apology. But guess what? We do have Cardi B backstage and she got something to say. But before I bring Cardi B response up, I gotta know, how do y'all feel about it? Are you guys happy that Nicki Minaj responded and she apologized? Press 10 if you're happy that she apologized. Press 20 if you feel like no, she should not apologize. She should have kept that smoke. All I want to know is what happened to the fight. I thought Cardi B said that she wanted a fight. I was looking forward to the fight. Nicki Minaj, why you don't want to fight? Okay, I'm not understanding what's going on with the fight. But I guess the fight is not on. So I want to know, what do you guys think? And feel free to hit that link. I want to know what you guys think up here. Barb's, Barty Gain, I would love for you guys to come up here and let's talk about it. Who do you guys side with? What do you guys think? Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue on and hear what she got to say. And let's hear, I want to hear it again. I want to hear that apology again before we get to Cardi B apology.
She was hella wrong for talking about Culture the way that she was. You can't claim to be God-fearing and a good person and attack children the way that she was attacking Culture. It's just very weird. I don't think.
Hold on, though. But Stevie Ray, and you know this because you follow Cardi B. Stevie Ray, haven't Cardi B talked about somebody's child before? I'm not saying what Nicki is saying is right, you know, but hasn't Stevie Ray? And listen, y'all, I love playing with Stevie Ray. It's nothing but love, okay? But Stevie Ray, has Cardi B talked about somebody's child before, Stevie Ray? Huh? Press 1 if Cardi B has talked about somebody's child before. Press 9 if she have never talked about anybody's child before. Okay, Stevie Ray, I'm waiting on you, Stevie Ray. Okay. Yes, that's because they talked about hers. Does that make it right, Stevie Ray? Does that make it right? And I just got to say, you know, you can still be a child of God. You know, child of God, you know, people, they fall short of the glory. because the devil's trying to always get the child of God to do devil stuff. So you guys can say the devil made Nicki Minaj do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's not who she is. And that's big of her to come out to apologize, you know? All right, let's go. Play.
Will accept this apology. However, I think Cardi's still gonna try and smack the shit out of Nicki next time she sees her.
Oh my God. No. Do you guys think that Cardi B should still fight Nicki Minaj? Press 3 if she should still fight her. Press 7 if you feel like no, she should not fight her. Wrong. You know, we need to love each other. We need to uplift each other. Enough of the enough. Okay. What do you guys think? All right. So let's get out of here and let's see what other people have to say about her apology before we get to Cardi B, because Cardi B has responded. Let's hear.
Y'all, Nicki done. Oh my God. So 26 minutes ago, Miss Nicki decided to issue Culture an apology. A very backhanded one at that, but anyway. Dear Culture, truth is, I did all of this for a bigger purpose, and one day you'll understand. Bitch, don't address my child, address me, first of all. But you're a cute child, and lots of kids have cute little funny looking gums before they grow into all of their features. I don't know why I just thought of Beyonce with that line, because, you know, our Beyonce got a gummy smile, but that's definitely me reaching. That has nothing to do with any of this. That's just something that I thought of. A way that she can mention it without mentioning it, because she said it's part of a bigger purpose, but, you know, that's me dragging it. I'm dragging it. One day you'll see this, so I have to say, I apologize. As a child of God and queen of my community who looked to me for integrity, you're an innocent child and don't deserve any of this, which is true. I respect that. Yeah. One day, your mother, aunt, and many more will be brought to their knees for what they've said and tried to do to my young prophet / beautiful boy.
Ooh, you hear that? Nicki Minaj says she gonna bring your ass to your knees, Cardi B. You are gonna have to go to your knees for what you said about Papa Bear. Ooh, did y'all see what Cardi B said about that little boy, that Papa Bear? Oh my God. When I tell you, she said his favorite number is 5. I guess she said that the boy can't speak. Is this true? I know you lying. They are saying, Nicki Minaj, you need to have Papa Bear online right now, reading a sentence or saying something, saying his ABCs. I can't believe that. Are you serious right now? Damn. And people are saying all these celebrity kids got something, you know. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them, because God don't make mistakes, right? Right. God don't make mistakes. However, they're not to the standard of America. You know, you know how Trump is. You know how Trump is. Hell, I'm not even the standard of Trump. But you know what I'm trying to say without trying to say it, girl. Okay. Whew. Do y'all think that Cardi B and her sister Hennessy gonna bow to their knees? That's what Nicki Minaj said. Press 1 if Hennessy and Cardi B, it's gonna be a day. They gonna have to bow on their knees to Nicki Minaj. Press 7 if you feel like Nicki Minaj is just talking crap. Ain't shit gonna happen. Ooh, they gonna have to bow, she say. And then she lost me all over again. Like, take care, my darling. This isn't who I am. Actually, this is quite literally who you are, and you've been this way for a while. But hey, I feel like this is the most backhanded, weirdest apology. At least she apologized, but she could have kept this apology, honestly. And then my thing is, when she mentioned lots of kids have cute little funny looking gums. That's so backhanded. That is so backhanded. Y'all, Nicki done. Oh my God. So 26 minutes. All right. So let's go here. Let's hear what Cardi B has to say. So he gonna tell us what Cardi B say. I already read his, and he got Cardi B post. So let's listen to him. Play. He gonna tell you Nicki Minaj first, but then he gonna bring it to Cardi B too.
So Nicki ends up apologizing to Culture, and she says, "Dear Culture, the truth is that I did all of this for a bigger purpose, and one day you'll understand. You're a cute child, and lots of kids out there have little funny-looking gums before they grow into all of their features. One day you'll see this, and I have to say I apologize. As a child of God and a queen." As a child of God and a queen, my community look at me for integrity. You are an innocent child and don't deserve any of this. One day, your mother, your aunt, and many more will be brought to their knees. They said, Anyway, she ended up ending it off with "Take care, my darling," and she said that this isn't me. So I guess she was recanting the comments, people were making about Culture's gums. Now Cardi responds and she says, "Dear Papa Perk."
All right, Cardi responding, y'all. Get these likes up. Get these likes up. If you team Cardi, get the likes up. If you team Nicki Minaj, get the likes up. If you team nobody, get the likes up. If you team the party crashers, you team me, get the likes up. The likes ain't liking. We need to get the damn likes up. Y'all keep making me cuss and cuss y'all out. But Cardi B responded and she said Papa Perk. So Cardi B, honey, she not really taking this apology serious, Nicki Minaj. She is still calling your son Papa Perk. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, did y'all see that? What Cardi B said? Well, let's see where y'all at. What team y'all on? Let me go ahead and do a vote. I need to know who support me. I need to know, do the Barb support me or the Barty gang support me so I can know my commentary. I need to know whose side I need to start being on. Okay. Who team you on? Who team you on? Let me put Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. Okay. Give me a second. Shit, you know I type slow. Nobody. Nobody. All right. Okay. Or how about just team? No, I don't want to put team me because if y'all don't give me my motherfucking votes, I'm going to be pissed off. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Hell. Okay. 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 Well, okay. What about I just put JT because I gotta put somebody. All right, yeah, do that. Do that. Who team y'all on? Cause if I put my Robert, if I put my name on here and y'all didn't make me win, I'm gonna be pissed off. So I'm not even gonna do that to myself. I'm gonna wait for a couple of 3 months until I can build my audience up. Then I ask that question. I ain't there yet, baby. I ain't there. Okay. So hear what Cardi B had to say to Nicki Minaj apology. Play.
Oh my God, here we go again. Both of them are so shady. And then she says, "I'm sorry that your mommy hasn't cut you a cake for the past 3 days because she can't take my success for happiness. One day you'll grow up, and I hope to understand when a girl says no, it means no. Overcome the in your blood. You've been okay. See, this is a lot. No shade. Like I'm not doing it. Like it gets to a point." And then Cardi says, "Don't give my child no backhanded apology. Keep my child name at your mouth because I'm going to take it where you don't want to go. Honest truth is going back and forth about kids is really draining energy. I don't want to keep mentioning kids. It feels nasty and dark." But Cardi, you have brought up people's deceased kids for no reason. You literally brought up this girl's dead kid. I don't know, guys. What do y'all make of this? Nicki didn't reply after she said that, so I guess Nicki's done. So I guess she made her little apology and move.
Honey, I got Cardi B people up in here. I better start changing my tune, right? Shit, if I want to get these likes up, I better start sliding over the Cardi B team. Shit. Cardi B people, like my video, and I slide with y'all. Hell, shit. Nicki Minaj people ain't even in this motherfucker. Okay? They not even in here deep. I love y'all bars, but I gotta go to likes at. Hell, I gotta go to likes at shit. But let's read that apology from Cardi B because he didn't read all of it, did he? I felt like he didn't read all of it. I'm looking down here to see, do they have the full scope?
I know she thinks she ate with this. You did not eat, Mama. You did not eat. I know she thinks she
Child, that's all she did on the video. She could have kept that little shit. Hell, we want to hear some damn commentary. I'm going to go back to that post, so I just have to reread it myself. And Lord knows I don't feel like reading, but I will. So let me go. Who is that in the bed? Let me go back up here.
Finally, some semi-good.
I'm going to let him read the Nicki Minaj quietly, but I'm going to reread Cardi B because it was so hard that he didn't want to read the full Cardi B statement, and it was kind of out of line. So I'm going to reread it once I get there. Party said, I'm tired of this grandpa when his fingers ate. I just gave you thank you, Robert. You should have been gave me the like, Robert. As soon as you come in the door, you should like. And like I said, the link is at the top if y'all want to come up here and speak on this or say something. I'm just waiting on him. So what do y'all think it's over now or what? What is going on? I'm waiting for him to flip that screen. I thought it was Diddler Freak Off Sentence Eve. No, we need y'all to get these damn likes up. It's only 68 likes. Thank you, Tara Wilson. All right, here we go. So it says, this is Cardi B. She says, Dear Papa Perk, that was shady. She says, I'm sorry that your mama hasn't cut you a birthday cake. Why would she say that? She is saying that Nicki Minaj's son's birthday was around the time Cardi B released her album. But instead of focusing on her damn son, she's out here worried about Cardi B and what Cardi B doing. Okay? Instead of being a damn mother, that's what she doing. Okay? She says, you haven't cut that boy a piece of a chocolate cake for the past 3 days, bitch. 3 days. 3 days. Because she cannot take it. She can't take my success, bitch. She can't take my happiness. Every time I'm happy, every time I'm making it, this bitch is mad. Every time she see me on a billboard, every time she see me on a Hot 100, this bitch go popping perks, ho? Okay? I'm going to make your ass overdose. That is what Cardi B is saying about this shit. Do you hear what I'm saying? Cardi B also says one day, and she's talking to Papa Bear. She said one day you're gonna grow up. Okay, listen, I'm struggling because I can't see what they said. Grow up. Okay, I'm struggling. You see that shit over there. Okay, and she says this. I hope you understand when a girl says no, she means no. Okay, so she is talking about Papa Bear Daddy. Papa Bear Daddy has been alleged of taking stuff from women, from little girls. You know what I'm talking about. He will snatch your cookies, okay? He will snatch the cookies and eat the cookies and damage the cookies, okay? And they're saying that Papa Bear Daddy, which is Cardi B, Nicki Minaj husband, Kenneth Petty, don't understand when girl says no, that it really means no, okay? Ask Jennifer, all right? That's the girl. And then Cardi B also was throwing some shots talking about Nicki Minaj. You know, she got a whole family full of pedos. They said Nicki Minaj daddy is a pedo. I didn't know that shit. Is that true, y'all? That Nicki Minaj daddy was stealing her cookies from her cookie jar too? Is that true? Press 2 if it's true. Press 9 if it's not true. I don't follow a lot of these people's stories, so I don't know. But that's what they said. That's what they said. Oh my God. That is what they said. Is that true? Can we get the likes up? Can we get the likes up, y'all? Get the goddamn likes up. Shit. Not okay, so we got majority nobody. Well, shit. Okay, I can go back being neutral then. Shit, if y'all not gonna be on nobody team, Body B, what y'all doing? See, I was gonna ride for y'all, but see, y'all don't even got the majority of the votes right now. Okay, Y'all was doing good, but now it's team nobody. So therefore, I'm going. You see how I was about to go off. You see that shit? Yeah, I was about to slide with the Barb's body game, but I ain't sliding with their ass. They only got majority of the shares. Shit. All right, so honey, I don't know if that's true or not, and y'all not responding. Is that true? I actually okay. So baby said that is not true. So Nicki Minaj daddy was not trying to get into Nicki Minaj cookie jar. Nicki Minaj daddy is not no PDF. Okay. See, thank you. I thought she was a PDF. She ain't no damn PDF. Okay. So, okay, but her brother is a PDF, ain't it? Okay, Asia baby. Is Nicki Minaj brother a PDF? Press 7 if he is a PDF. So damn, Nicki Minaj brother's a PDF, they say Nicki Minaj husband is a PDF. It's a lot of PDFs goes over there. So that's what she's talking about. She hopes that they don't fail Papa Bear, and they teach him that when a girl says no, it means no. Okay. All right, so let's continue on. It says also, and you can overcome. Is it you can overcome the perks? I think they say you can overcome the perks, or you can overcome the PDF you inherited from your granddad, grandfather, your father, and uncle. So I guess Cardi B saying all her family are PDFs. It says, please don't hate me when you grow up because your mama rather give me more attention than she gives you. Hopefully, when somebody that really cares about her, okay, let me move this play, put her in rehab and get her in the help she needs, she can come out and read you a book. All right. So that's what Cardi B had to say about that. So that is what's going on, y'all. That is what's going on. What do y'all think about all this shit right here? And enough of that. I want y'all to hit that link. I want y'all to come up here and I want to hear what y'all got to say. Okay. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Now, let's talk about y'all bring it up, JG. Now, Jay-Z set the brother up. What? Don't have me look up Jay-Z. All right, so this is what y'all know. JT DISS just came out of Cardi B. Okay, come on. We got somebody in the back. Hey, let's talk about it. How you doing?
Hey Gigi, how you doing?
Girl, I'm waiting on somebody to come up here. Now tell me, are you a Bob or you a Body or you nobody?
I'm nobody, Gigi. I'm sort of like you. I was gonna slide with whoever I see makes the
I know
most
that's
sense
right. Slide on
at the
their
time.
ass.
I
Slide
really
on
don't.
their ass. Sliding, sliding, sliding. I know
I
that's right.
really, I really don't like. I really like all girls. So I'm really like team girls. That's what team I am. I hate to see the girls fight. Now it's good for entertainment, But I feel like regular people like us. Now Gigi, you a big gossip uh girl XOXO to me. So I don't mean like regular people like that, but I
Well,
mean
you know
people.
what? I have fallen, girl. I'm trying to get my ass back up. So, that's fine. I can be regular.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
yeah. I mean,
regular right
not
now.
like celebrity, celebrity
I'm
people
not
like
no
them with
celebrity
millions.
girl. Well,
Yeah,
tell me
with
this. Let
millions.
me ask
With
some questions. Let me ask some questions.
okay.
Did you agree with Nicki Minaj apology to Cardi B daughter culture? Are you okay with that? You felt like it was backhanded and it was fake. Say one.
It wasn't genuine. It
Okay,
wasn't
so you
genuine.
ain't feeling that shit. Do you like fake bitches?
No, I don't
Yeah.
like fake bitches.
So do you think
No,
Nicki Minaj was fake for that, or was she not fake for that?
she was
Was
fake
it
for that. She
purposely?
was fake for that. She
Okay,
should have left it as it was. And Gigi, one more thing I want to tell you, like
tell me.
everybody always say, okay, the kids off limits, the kids off limits. I hate to put the kids in it, but once when it's war, it's war, you know. So I ain't gonna drag neither one of them for bringing the kids in it, because if you say something about my kids, I'm gonna say something back. So therefore, the kids ain't off limits, and it's just been a hell of a fight.
Girl, they always say some stuff they don't. You know what I gotta say about that, baby? They all liars. Everybody on this internet have talked about somebody damn kids, and I can name all you hoes, okay?
Yep.
So
Yep.
please say me. Y'all always talking about don't talk about the kids, but y'all be the first one talk about Beyonce kids. How many
Yep.
times have y'all talked about Beyonce daughter? Y'all talk about anybody daughter. And you know what? Where I come from, grown people, they stay talking about people, kids being ugly or not being ugly, or they funny attributes, or how big a kid is, or something like that. Y'all do that shit.
Yeah,
But
look what they doing to little Krishan kids. So just have tough skin. I
right.
mean, it's
That's what I gotta say.
that's
Have
fighting
tough
words.
skin.
They better not be trying to talk about nobody suing nobody. If y'all handle it like real street females, like y'all got the fans going crazy and all the bloggers, y'all need to handle it in the street. Don't nobody sue nobody. That's fighting words. When you come for somebody kids and they come back, you big enough to do that, then y'all better be big enough to handle it. We want to see the fight. Don't be backpedaling.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you. If you say anything about me, it's fighting words. Fuck you mean. Yeah. If you talk about my wig, that's fighting words. But you know what? Cardi B said she wanted to fight.
She did pregnant. I believe she a fighter. And Gigi, like I feel like Nikki, you a little bit older. You know, Cardi came out like with my kids. I'm 50. I'm small, but I'm 50. So Cardi B, you came out. Hell, I was grown when Nicki Minaj came out. I was in my late 30s or whatever, but still, Cardi's a young girl. Why argue with her? Like, you pick on somebody your own weight class.
Mm. Well, I think in the game, anybody can get it. Shit, I don't give a damn. Young, old,
Yeah.
anybody can get it.
Yeah. The
But hold
gloves
on,
are off.
hold on, baby. Let's talk about it. Let me address Mono. First of all, Mono, you don't tell people what channel is about, okay? I don't know Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj don't love me, okay? So I ain't no Nicki Minaj channel. The Barbs don't love me. I'm not no fucking Barb's channel, okay? I'm Gigi channel. I gotta figure out what name I wanted to say. Damn. Okay. I'm the messy sweet spot channel, bitch. I can go either way. I'm gonna go where I get love at, Mono. Okay. That's where I'm going. Where I'm getting my likes. If bitches liking me, then hell. You know, that's what I'm gonna go for right now. Now, if I get when I get back up, I might change my tune, you know. But right now, shit, I'm begging for likes, Mono. So hell, I'm not no Nicki Minaj channel. Hell. I ain't nobody channel until they give me them damn likes. Hell, shit. Ah,
Yeah, you read off what both of them said. So that means we ain't team nobody.
hell
We
yeah, they
support
always trying to say start some shit. That's what they doing, you know.
Mono, we support whoever supporting us.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's talk about it. Okay, talk about. I'm gonna need you to be on my to be here, girl, while I'm doing this. I love when y'all come up and talk to me, engage while I'm doing this shit. Goddamn it, it'd be hard. Hell. Okay, so what else do we have to talk about? So okay, JT Diss. Did you hear that song that JT Diss Cardi B with?
No, I did. I know they said that she was gonna drop something today, but I didn't hear
He
it because
already dropped it.
I was too busy listening to JT and Saucy Santana argue.
Oh, girl, that was yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm late.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta go
gotta keep
listen.
up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta keep up. I'm
So
late.
what are your thoughts about before I play a reaction of this guy talking about Cardi B dissing, I mean JT dissing Cardi B. What were your thoughts about Saucy Santana and JT going back and forth? What was your thoughts about that, baby?
I sort of agree with Saucy. Now I love JT to death, but I sort of
Okay,
agree with
well, you know what? You know I love to play devil's advocate. So you be team Saucy, I'm gonna be team JT. Let's go.
Okay, okay,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
What's up? What's up?
I feel like you are mad at us for no reason. You really mad at Cardi. If that was the case, then you should have directed it at Cardi because Cardi the only one said something to you. She didn't even really say anything to Nikki. She said it directly to you, JT. And if JT, and if you have something to say to Carisha or a problem, you need to quit taking it out on me because I don't have nothing to do with it.
Girl, stop. Stop your stuff right there. You set your stuff on the internet, Saucy. It ain't had shit to do with you. But you got your butt on the internet and you bopping your head to what? A diss about me? And you think I'm gonna let that shit ride? You ain't have to do that shit, but your ass did it on purpose because you a messy ass bitch. That's what you do. And you love inserting yourself in girl shit because you want to be seen. That's the only way your ass gonna get some relevance, bitch. You can't get it based on you getting on billboards. So please, spare me with the fake shit. You know what you did. So because you did that, hell, I'm going to tell my truth about your damn album. It was horror. Okay? Okay? And that's how all this stuff restarted. I could have said a lot about you, but I don't even think about you. I don't even think about you. Baby, you wanted to be on my song, remember? You kept on begging. What about the Grisha? Okay? You want to be a part of my shit, bitch.
No, I think you.
I am that girl.
I think you was asking for features, and that ain't the one even we did good on.
Who want to get a feature? Who asking a feature be on yours? Are you? Come on now.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Hold on. Wait. Run it back.
Y'all wasn't doing good at the time.
Hold on. Let's talk about it.
You and Carisha weren't doing good at the time.
Hold on. Let me mute you. Okay, because we're not about to do all this. We're not going to have delusion and confusion over here, baby. Okay, Saucy? Now, I want to know, do y'all really believe Saucy? He going to say, I'm begging to be a feature on his album. In what lifetime? Okay, be for real. Be for real. Press 1 if you really think I'm up here begging to be on his project. Press 9 if you know the devil is a lie and full of delusion and confusion. Okay?
Falling out, and Carisha still brought you so puffy. Bring my little friend along and let her get on act right. And they brought her on along, and she been jealous since then.
Ain't nobody jealous of you, baby. Okay, Saucy, are you serious right now? See,
yes.
That's why I cannot talk to people full of delusion and confusion.
Yes,
because
want people to be biased.
It's really insane.
Wanted people to not like Cardi because you team Nicki, so you wanted Carisha and me and Carisha to be team Nicki, and we were trying to be mutual because you Nicki lapdog and she didn't even stand up for you today.
Saucy.
When they asked Nicki to post
Saucy.
you and JT picture, Nicki said no. Nicki ain't nobody team.
Do you see Saucy? Do you see that? He's over here talking about, oh, you want to be on somebody's team, but yet he's the one getting on live, bopping his head to somebody dissing me. That's what he does. That's how he get his likes. That's how he get his relevance. We're not the same. Period.
Now, see, I can't even say nothing about that because that's so real, but I had to play Saucy.
You know we playing, baby. You know we playing.
Yeah, because I didn't understand that. Now, Saucy, you said you got on that, but he said, in defense of Saucy, he said that him and Cardi have been friends since 2022.
Okay, let me pause you on that. I don't give a damn how you been friends with her. It's so many songs you could have played. It's so many songs. How many songs did she put out? But your ass was calculated. You did exactly what you wanted to do. You sent out exactly the message you wanted to send, and then you want to run it back and play stupid? Again, confusion and delusion. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, I said we'll never be friends again. So you just run around and play with Lil Uzi Vert in his toys. Cause I just left Carlos King and I'm winning. And I don't flipped on you because I'm Team Cardi right now. And yeah, because Cardi's winning and I want to win too. So I'm going with the winning team.
And that is
Yeah.
so sad. You will forever be an accessory, never the
Mm,
main course.
mm. Call it fake, but ain't that what you girls do? Jump on the bandwagon. Mm. Yeah.
Baby, do what you gotta do. Okay.
They say fake it till you make it.
Damn, you've been faking it for a long time.
Mm.
Are you having fun yet?
What he say? Fish fillet.
Are you having fun yet?
Girl, I made it, girl. I just left Carlos King, girl. I'm booked and busy, girl.
Oh, Carlos King on
Mm.
YouTube. Okay.
Yes. Mm.
Wow. How much you get paid for that?
And I tried to keep it cute. Well,
Hold
Carlos one
on.
of the
How
girls.
much you get paid for that?
Carlos is one of the girls, so I just went to
Honey,
show support.
how much did you get paid for that?
A check, a Donald Trump check,
He doesn't
like
even
Mimi
pay.
Weeks.
Child, stop your lies again, delusion and
Mm.
confusion. He doesn't even pay
Mm.
for interviews, sweetheart.
Mm. Well,
Uh,
I was there.
of course you were.
And I tried to go light on you. When they asked me about you, I still said, that's my girl. But no, you
Please,
want to be
please.
shady because me and Cardi friends.
No, we're not friends. We never were friends. I never saw you. I only dealt with you because we had a mutual, but no. Please stop telling people we're friends. That's offensive to me.
And
You
girl,
you're
trying to
not
make it
doing me
like
no
I came up
favor.
off of y'all. I've been a star. I made it on my own from doing makeup.
And
Yeah,
how
that's what the girls don't know.
who face have you done?
I was doing all the rap girls' face, girl.
Who? I mean, can you tell me a name or a picture that's like iconic?
I forgot what the hell he told Carlos King, but somebody, that's how he got started. Carisha Cousin. Carisha Cousin. Him
And
and
who is
Carisha.
that? Who is Carisha cousin?
I don't know. It might have been the one that they said was in there
Exactly.
with Diddy.
Exactly.
With
You
her
don't
with
know.
Diddy.
You don't know, and I don't either. And it's a reason for that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let's
Yeah.
move off of saucy, honey. I'm getting bored.
Yeah.
But I enjoy that. I love role
That
play.
was fun. That was
That
fun.
was role play. I love role play. All right. So let's hear what this guy has to say about Cardi B, JT flaming Cardi B on this song. Let's hear what he got to say. Oh, I hope he not playing that music. You know I cannot play that song.
Mm-mm.
Right. So I need him to have a reaction other than a song. Okay. He not giving no. I thought he was gonna give something. So let me see. Is this I hope, man, can I find somebody that's actually giving a reaction versus bopping their head? Yeah, he not doing shit. Okay, so hold on. Let me look.
They don't
JT
did that street battle.
JT Diss track Cardi. Somebody on TikTok is gonna give me something. Hell, they're not just gonna play no music. Okay, what you got? There we go again. Are all they doing is playing music? Ain't nobody giving no commentary?
Scratch, and she will on to say how Cardi B had 10 different faces, so she cannot recognize how Cardi looks.
There we go. Okay, I cannot do none of these reviews because everybody is playing a song.
Yeah. Wait, okay. Let me be serious. I'm a little better. I'm a little more. Okay. JT just dropped her diss. Well, let me say it the correct way. They just leaked her diss track to Cardi B. Y'all remember a few videos ago? See, y'all don't listen. Y'all got to start listening, okay? Remember a few weeks ago when the album first came out, because it's been 2 weeks. She took a whole 2 weeks to respond. My God. You know, some things, they say pride come before the fall. This is the fall. The fall is about to happen, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. She just dropped the diss track towards Cardi B. It sounds like she done gathered all them damn tweets that she's been tweeting for the past week that they didn't take us out the group chat, y'all. Them tweets, and she just put it over a beat. So you mean to tell me Cardi over here banking off a magnet because it's on a number one album for 2 weeks straight? So Cardi B getting paid, getting money out the ass, out the wazzle, and you did a diss track, a full diss track, talking about Cardi ugly. She had multiple surgeries. Everybody's been saying that about her BBL. People been talking about that BBL. About Stefan being gay and being pegged. And then she's talking about Cardi B coming second to Nicki the Queen. Come on. I'm going to tell you something. At this point, if Cardi B responds, Cardi B is a damn fool. I'll just go ahead and say it. Y'all know me. I love Cardi B. Cardi B will be a damn fool.
She didn't even respond to the song. Okay. What I need somebody that's really gonna respond to it and say something.
One thing y'all not finna do is sit here and be like, oh, that was trash. JT chewed. JT cleared. JT cleared. Do y'all hear the bars in there? Do y'all hear the bars in that disc? And the thing is, the ones that's calling it trash, I know y'all can't comprehend a lot of shit because y'all want to say that Magnet was 10 times better than that. Yes, it was a hook. But y'all gotta remember, when it's diss tracks, you don't need a fucking hook. It doesn't need to be catchy. What you need to do is spit bars. Okay? It was trying to make a single. She said that. She's just trying to clear this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's just irritating to me when I'm looking at the comments and y'all like, oh, this is trash. Y'all don't know real rap. At this point, this generation does not know real rap. And y'all just like who y'all behind. Like fucking Cardi B, y'all gotta understand they're even rap, and even Cardi B gotta realize this. Like, girl, you're a fucking rapper. So called. Stop calling yourself a rapper if you're not really a rapper, if you don't pick up that pen and write. That's what y'all are missing. Y'all are missing the plot of what Nicki Minaj is even trying to put out there. Like, she's a real rapper. She's a real artist. These people are just for show. Like, I have nothing against Cardi B again. Like, I'll listen to her music. But in the back of my mind, I know that she's not a real rapper. You want to know why she's not a real rapper? Because she said, okay, let's just fight. Oh, bitch, y'all are rich. Y'all already made it. Get in the motherfucking booth. They're not finna sit there and fight you. We're not in the motherfucking trenches. As far as in y'all not in the trenches. Nobody is finna sit there and fight you. So get in the motherfucking booth. Or shut it up. The same with Nicki. If you're not gonna go and get in the booth about Nicki, stop going back and forth with her. And that's what y'all are not getting. This is rap. This is motherfucking rap. Like, get in the motherfucking booth. Let me see what your pen is hitting on. And that diss right there, JT cleared. She cleared. Like, y'all really gotta give her her 10s. I don't care if you don't like her or not. Y'all gotta give her her 10s.
She is so cute. She is so cute.
Yes.
Well, I see where the cute girls going at, honey. Okay, the cute girls are going for JT. Okay. So hold on. Let me see.
Yo, DJ Academics just went ahead and leaked JT diss track that she got coming for Cardi B at 12. But guess what? I'm about to play it for y'all.
No,
too.
you don't.
Ready?
I don't want to hear it. Man, if you don't just say something, I don't want to hear. Now, what he doing? There he go again. So it must be something if everybody listening to it. You can't find nobody that's actually just saying
this track towards Cardi B is rap. You're biased as fuck and you're a Burberry. Because at the end of the
she
day,
cute too.
JT said JT wrote all that shit. Every word of it. Second of all, Magnet, it was a good song, it was cute. But at the end of the day, she didn't write that. And it's fucking Boss Man D-Lo flow. It's Boss Man D-Lo flow. Like, she always stealing flows. Every song that she got that's a good song is somebody else's song. She don't even have a signature flow. Like, I could talk about Megan all day, that she's a one flow hoe, but at least that one flow is her original flow. Like, I could give even people that I'm not a fan of them like that, I could give them props where it's due because I'm not a lying biased ass bitch. I'm not. That's one thing I am not. Lotto, I'm not a big fan of Lotto, but she ate with that Do you rap or do you tweet? Because I can't tell. Get in the booth. Like I'm. When somebody ate, I'm gonna say they ate. And Cardi B, she started it off with Magnet, but at the end of the day, everything that JT said about her is true. You have mad faces. You are mad insecure. Your butt do looks like a diaper. Like it is what it is. Everything that JT said is mad direct, mad true. If you saying JT.
All right. Well, this is what the girls are saying. Now, KB, I want to bring you up here, but it says the device is not connected. So get that device connected so I can bring you up here. We have somebody else up here, but I don't know what happened. You didn't have patience, but get back up here. All right. So, honey, it looked like a lot of people are either playing JT's song because they really liked it, or people are commenting, and it seemed like a lot of people like JT DISS record. Now, I did listen to it. I think that I like JT. I'll be honest with you, baby.
She can really rap.
What I like about JT, I like her voice. I like when she cusses people out. I like her aesthetics. I like how she walks. I like how she put on when she put on that makeup and she's so glamorous. I like her style. I like that she's different. I like all that. But I do like the ratchet, like the hood ratchet vibes. And this rap, I got hood ratchet, but I didn't get real hood ratchet. You know, I think JT could do some like real hood ratchet like she used to do back in the day. But I think maybe she's evolved and she's more like futuristic now. But I think it was okay for what it was worth. I didn't listen to everything. I didn't have time to, but I did listen to some of it. And I just feel like Mellow Bucks would have ate that shit up. You know, my favorite rapper is Mellow Bucks, right? Mellow Bucks and Sizzy, the artist, and I like Ken the Man. Those are my three favorite girl rappers, you know. But yeah, I don't know why I compare JT to my favorite, but she didn't eat up like my favorite, but it was cool. Uh-huh. So you're gonna have to listen to it. What's going on? What you thinking about?
I think you that's pretty right. I think JT did a good job from the little bit I've been listening to it on my other phone right here. She did a good job, and I think she's involved. You know, she's got into her fashion and all of that stuff. She looking real good, and she can rap. JT can rap. You know, you can't take that from her. Where Cardi, I think you got writers, you know, and help. So
She got a whole bunch of writers and help. You know, she can't do shit without all them people, but she's so popular based on
yeah.
her personality. And I guess, you know, as long as you're popular, you can pop. Guess what, girl? Can you imagine they're going to have AI rappers? AI rappers beefing with each other?
That's gonna be a mess. AI is a mess. Period. My daughter said, "Mom, just make a channel and make it faceless. Use just all AI."
Do it, girl. Why not? Shit.
She said it's working for people.
Hell yeah, it's the future anyway. No matter if you dislike it, who cares what you dislike? It's the future is coming. Just like everybody didn't like the internet when the internet came. Everybody was talking about the internet is full of Satan and the internet is going to destroy the world. But everybody and their mama and their pastor on the internet now. Like, girl, bye. Okay. Let's see what she has to say.
Grab your wine because I'm about to spill mine.
Spill
Okay,
it.
JT, the City Cinderella, has dropped her diss track. Well, not dropped it officially. Was leaking it or whatever he was doing on her screen, so we got some of it. She dropped the diss track to.
Hold on. YouTube said, Shree said everybody love the fake shit. You right. They love fake love. Just like a lot of y'all be loving these men that be fake loving on y'all, but they really don't love y'all. They be lying in your ear and y'all love it. What else? Everything fake, right? Shit. What else fake? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, they all fake. It's all some. Everybody
Everything
got a little
fake.
bit of fake with them.
Everything fake. These pastors out here fake. They up
Yeah.
here talking about the word of God, but they doing all this nefarious stuff behind the scenes. Okay, what else fake? Let's talk about the fake shit. What's that? What else is fake? Hell,
Our government fake.
our government is fake. You damn right about that.
The celebrities fake. Just
The
feeding it is
democracy
fake.
is fake. It ain't a real democracy.
No, it's all fake. They don't
The
close
move,
down the
the
government.
movies fake. The reality TV shows fake, and we
But
love it.
I'm starting to think the so what are they? The fiction is real, right? And nonfiction. Yeah, the fiction movies might have some realness to them. They might not be fake.
Oh, maybe
Because where they
so.
getting all that craziness from?
Let's not forget about the fake chicken. You got fake chicken out
Oh,
here.
fake chicken.
You got fake meat.
Yep.
Oh, you got fake everything, child.
They got fake eyes, fake eye implants.
Yeah, fake everything. So yeah, we love the fake, but let's. I just have to respond to YouTube streets with that fake talk. So what else do you want to say, or what else? What other questions you got? I'm just thankful that you're here with me.
We don't cover pretty much everything I want. My main question was how did everybody else get drugged in it? But shit, Nicki drug everybody in it. Rock
Now, why
Nation,
would you? Why? Okay, okay. Well, let's talk about it. You want to talk about Nicki drug Rock Nation? Do you know what Jay-Z did to Nicki Minaj?
they stole some of her company from Tidal, right?
Okay,
And she feel like they blackballed her.
Jay Z invited her to be a part of the company, the Tito, whatever that
Hmm.
name is. And he said, you guys are going to do X amount of dollars and everything was going to be fair. And we're doing it for the Black community. So she got on board. So when things got tough, he did backhanded deals and he didn't tell anybody. And he cut her out and, he pretty much gave everybody a horrible deal. Now, did you hear about how Diddy gives people horrible deals?
Yeah, I heard about how Diddy gave
Okay.
everybody
So imagine
horrible
that.
deals.
Jay-Z gave Nicki Minaj, he diddied her. He gave
Okay.
her a horrible deal and pretty much said, go F yourself. And then when she complained about it, then he did some blackballing. He sabotaged her, tried to with the award shows. He did anything possible to make her life a living hell because she was speaking up about it.
So therefore she had a right to be mad and defend herself.
Right, but it's his job to make her look crazy and delusional, and she's just off her meds. So that's what she's going against. And Jay-Z, he's major. He got a lot of people that's working with him behind the scenes. And then not only that, he also, how they get other females to pin you up against them, and they sabotage your award. They give it to this female over you, knowing it belongs to you, but they do stuff behind the scenes just to punish you for speaking out.
Yeah, I seen all that, but Gigi, I also seen, and this was maybe like around the time I start watching you, like COVID, like when you had your fans. So
Okay.
you been where the fans at. So
Okay, what I'm saying is that you damn know it, girl. I used to be back in the day, baby.
yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
Kim had Little Kim did she's my favorite girl rapper besides Queen Latifah forever. I'm born in the 70s, so
Right.
um she said that she told Charlamagne that she said, and her and Charlamagne got into like a little heated argument. She said that Nicki was really mean behind closed doors, and she wanted to be the only girl in the industry, and that she went back and did a lot of cutthroat stuff, knocking other females out, and she just was like, y'all will see in the years to come. So I don't know. They stab each other in the back so bad to get to the top. And I feel like you shouldn't have to do that. It's enough for everybody to go around. Gigi, like we're older, so like, like how I had even put it on my community post one day. You know how like Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder and everybody came together and did like a We Are the World and stuff like that. They don't come together and do stuff like that. Instead, now that it's the internet, they all be like against each other.
Well, that's how the community likes it. They like drama. That's why you guys go and you look at baddies. That's why you watch the reality shows, because it has drama. If they all came together and we are the world and did all
Yeah,
that, you guys would not be entertained. Y'all like the drama. But then when people give y'all so much drama, then you want to pull back. You guys always do this.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then when we talk about, okay, so Nicki Minaj, Little Kim was pretty much saying that Nicki Minaj is a dictator.
Pretty much. Yep,
Okay, so she's a Putin. She's a Donald Trump.
yep, yep. That's what she was saying.
Okay, well, she's a Donald Trump. So is that, I guess that's bad in a way for some people, but and then in a way of others to dominate, to control, then you have to be a Putin or a Donald Trump. Look how they doing Obama. Hell. But I'm just saying, you don't have to, but she's in the rap industry. It's an evil industry. To me, the rap industry is not Disney. So why are
Yeah,
y'all acting like it's fucking Disney? Like we all supposed to hold hands and sing kumbaya. This is rap, meaning that it's the opposite of Disney. Okay.
that's right.
It's
That's right.
evil. It's full of prostitution. It's full of drugs. It's full of violence. And that's how y'all like it. That's what y'all support. The violence, the over sexualized, and the drugs. This ain't gospel.
Yeah, even me, all the messy. I'm
Right.
dead always in it.
All right, KB,
I
up
mean,
here. Stay right there. KB, what do you got to say about this? Let's talk about it now. KB, unmic your mic, KB. Kiki, if you got an
Can you hear
input, say
me?
what you got to say. I can hear you now, KP.
Okay. First, I just want to give you your tens. I absolutely love you. I've been following you for a very, very.
Hey, I don't know what happened.
he don't hit
KP
something.
turned out. He was giving me my 10s, child. You see how the
Mm-hmm.
snake want to just take that away from me. Oh, snake
Mm-hmm.
want to kick
Evil.
me in my ass. Ooh, ooh. Oh
Come
my
on
God.
back, Kate. Gosh, you was
KP,
finna tell
come
us some
back.
good stuff.
But I guess let's talk about it. You know, I don't know. KP, you feel like, Nicki Minaj being a dictator is a very horrible thing, right? Do you think that's horrible? Let's talk about it. I'm sorry, KP
Oh,
not here.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, everybody want to be successful, but I'm strong on Gigi. Just like it's enough room for everybody. That's why you not buying your own music or you not buying her music. It's the people buying it. So I feel like support others. That's just like with us, like with people YouTubing. Like earlier when I was telling them, like, if the people I was once one of the people that had 50 subscribers. So if I see a person and they got 50 subscribers or whatever, I go and subscribe and go say, hey, new subscriber or whatever, because I don't pay YouTube people. So I want to see as much of, I'm not even gonna say black people, as many people win, as why I'm on this universe, this parallel, as I can. I don't want to
I
see,
love that for you. I
the
think that's so
struggle,
sweet.
you know, and down in people. And I feel like that with them too, like, especially black people, not being racist at all, because I got all color people and all color people in my family, but most of us coming from poverty places and all of that, y'all get to make the big millionaires and stuff. Share, let somebody else in, because the God that I know, he just gonna bless you with other people. Gigi, like I feel about y'all, like the big YouTubers. So you said, I ain't gonna say y'all the big celebrities, but y'all the big YouTubers to me. Even if you say I ain't where I was, Rebel,
Yeah,
I gotta work
I
my way
feel you.
back up.
Oh
To
yeah, but I
me,
already made my
to
imprint,
me and to
child.
others,
I
to the
feel
people, to my
yeah.
team that follow me, you're a big YouTuber to us.
Thank
You know?
you. Thank
Um,
y'all. Thank y'all so
so,
much.
you know, I don't watch both of your channels and stuff, so you're big to me, and you still take time to interact with small people with 1,000 or two
Well, can
thousand
I say
subscribers,
something? I don't.
like me.
I listen. This how I feel about that. And KP, I'm about to bring you up. I interact with you because I like you. I like you. Let's talk about it. If I didn't like you, I'd be like, put her ass down. I like you. I don't do that because I feel sorry and I just, like I want to give out handouts. I actually like you. I subscribe to people that probably have, it's this girl I subscribe. She only got like 13K and nobody really follows her, but I love this bitch and I stay watching her shit. But it's because I have value in that. But it's not because, I'm just clicking and subscribing to support others. I don't think my mind is not set up like that. I support and I just based on if I find value in you, if I really like you. And to me, numbers don't make you. So I don't care if you have 5 numbers or 50,000 numbers. I don't care about none of that. It's some people that got a whole bunch of people and I would never subscribe to them because I just don't get nothing from them and they can be very popular. So I go where I find value. So to me, that
And
don't
your
matter.
energy, Gigi, like you always
But
just been
I,
encouraging. You see what I'm
thank
saying?
you.
Even though you be popping and you read. Okay, you read like y'all read them down. You don't like now, like they saying, are you team Cardi or are you team Nicki? No, she's team Gigi because
Thank
she's a
you.
a, a blogger and that's what she do. So you don't be biased. You'll get like we just played devil's advocate.
Right.
I always see you do that, even when we don't. It's done been R. Kelly, Wendy Williams, whatever you were talking about it. I will see you give both points of view. So
Yeah. Thank you. Let's talk about it. I love doing both points of views. You're right.
yeah.
You sure right. I'm gonna take that compliment and shut up, girl.
Yeah, and look,
Kate,
and that's how they shouldn't, even if they're Team Cardi or they still Team Nicki. I would still subscribe to your channel because you're giving the whole story. So ain't like you don't pick the side and say the Marty game don't come over here or you know the Barbs don't come over here. No, we're all welcome here to discuss and give our point of view, and that's how
And
they
I've
should
always
do it.
loved that about her.
Yeah, you should do that with the. Yeah, I think that's how they should do it. Music, acting, whoever. Let others in.
I don't know if I agree with that 100%, but I thank you for the compliment. But KP, let's talk about it. What were you gonna say? You was gonna give my tens first? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got a little nervous, and I had you on my headphone. I have the phone speaker, so I ended up with my phone to my face. I switched it over, but I was saying that for around a very long time ago, I followed Jacob's journey, and watching Jacob go on his journey and go about his way, and then starting to follow Gigi has been eye opening, and it's been
It's
not
been
only
hard.
eye opening, it's I
It's
ain't
been
gonna
hard
lie,
to
there's been some
watch.
times where it's been hard, but
God damn. Damn.
but on my own journey and discovering myself, it's been helpful on myself and discovering who I am and how I want to move with myself. It's been
Yeah.
it's been really inspirational, and I want to thank you for doing it. Not just not being inspirational just to me, just to everybody else that's like me. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? All my fruits, my vegetables, all the other letters of the alphabet. You feel me? It
Mhm.
feels good. But
Well,
Right,
thank
that's
you. I
right.
appreciate you. I have inspired not only LGBT but the H community too. You heterosexuals out there, I have
that's why I said all the
inspired
letters of the
y'all.
alphabet. That's why I
That's
said all the
right.
letters
I
of the
know.
alphabet. Feel me? All
I'm
the
just
fruits and all
messing
the
with
vegetables.
you. I'm just messing with you. And for y'all that's confused in the back, I am a transgender. Okay, I started this motherfucker out here as Jacob Kohinoor, and then I switched it on their ass. I shitted on them. Okay, in the terms of Nicki
Just
Minaj.
did it on them.
Expeditiously.
I shit out.
Expeditiously.
Child had their ass so pissed off and they were so
Um,
confused. But yeah. I'm glad I opened y'all eyes and here it is. So go ahead, KP. What else did you want to say about this stuff?
um, there was a lot. There was a lot because I wanted to go on the topic, but I wanted to add a little bit on to what Let's Talk About It was talking about as far as wanting other people to do good. I feel like to an extent, we all kind of start off with this mind state of I want to do good and the people around me want to do good, but sometimes it just don't work like that.
Yeah, believe.
Sometimes you could be around people and it's, oh, I want to be good. You can be good, but you can't be better than me. You could be
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. You ever had those friends where everybody's like, oh, for example, growing up and we all like Destiny's Child, and everybody's like, oh, I'm Beyonce, I'm Kelly. Like, no, no, I'm Beyonce, and you're down here, you're in the back. Sometimes people don't like to share the spotlight. Sometimes people is just spiteful. So I feel like there's people, and that brings us down to the topic at hand when it comes to Nicki. Nicki doesn't really like girls. You can't have the same confidence that she has. You can't wake up saying, I'm a bad bitch and nobody's fucking with me. She's the only one that can say that. She could wake up and feel that way, and you could wake up and feel that way. But you can't say that and be that in the same way that she feels that and be that. No, you got to feel like you got to say you're number two. I can wake up and say, I'm number one. But when you're around me, you can't say you're number one. That's a problem. And I feel like that's the issue that this all stems from here, to be honest with you.
I agree. I agree.
Well, okay, let me put my foot in it. Okay, so I hear what you guys say, and I just start with the beginning part. I think it's so beautiful. If I was to come in YouTube space and I had an older YouTube person when I started YouTube to say, hey, let me be your fairy YouTuber and help you. I didn't have none of that shit. I had to get it out the mud by myself.
Right.
I'm not mad about it though. But so I come from a place where I always had to get it in the mud by myself, no matter what. I never had a pass, you know. So I also feel like Nicki Minaj feel like she had to get it in the mud by herself. She didn't get a pass like Cardi B. She didn't get a pass like a lot of these
See,
girls.
that's why I have to stop you, mama, because that's not true.
Well,
She got a couple of passes, no shade. She had the luxury of being able to travel, sign to multiple labels, go from Gucci. I know her, I'm a New Yorker, so I know her story. She went from New York
she
to
worked
Atlanta. I'm talking
hard
about
for where she
pre
at.
this is she did work hard, but that doesn't mean that just all came from you. We gotta if we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. The same way that girl had the Migos and used them for her come up. Watched Nicki go from 5-star chick running around with Gucci Man to running around with Wayne to when she signed to Wayne to having Wayne and Drake on every single album. To this day, there's not an album that both of them are not on. We're not going to sit here and act like just one of them does it. Is that girl still one of the most talented female rappers? Absolutely. Is she eating most of the girls up on the track? Absolutely. But we're going to call a spade a spade.
I think the times are different. I think Cardi B, when she came out, it was based on her personality, and they wanted to use her as a pawn to go against Nicki Minaj. So she had a lot of help. She got writers that's helping her ass. She got a whole
Absolutely.
Nicki Minaj
Absolutely.
don't have none of that. She had to work hard,
See,
and it was at a time where things were even more difficult for female rappers. And then people didn't even believe in Nicki Minaj. They felt that all that Barbie shit was just a gimmick. You know, they didn't take her serious, just like Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott had to work for hers. A lot of people didn't like Missy Elliott coming out, but she kept on going and
hmm
going and going.
okay.
So let's take it to the audience now. Let's take it
That's
to the damn audience, KP. Now, do y'all feel like Nicki Minaj worked hard in the beginning of her career? Press one if she worked really, really hard to show and prove that she is talented and she deserved that. Press
oh, I would never
nine
take that from her.
if you feel like no, she had a lot of passes. She was given a lot of passes, and pretty much she was prompted up by the industry.
But I feel like a lot of her fan base don't really remember the way some of us will remember. Because I don't know if some of
Well,
them remember the Nicki Lewinsky,
we
the
got majority
Yeah, I
Barney
just
on the
listened to Itty
track.
Bitty Piggy in the market.
Come
I
on, if
just
we're gonna
listened
talk
to
about
it.
how
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about how cringy Shorty used to be, and before she had to start singing to put a music out. That's a whole nother thing not a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to this rap stuff. Nicki hides a lot of her rap under pop music, and it's no shade. A lot of that music is the same kind of music that Doja Cat makes, and we just kind of separate it because my girl's from New York and she's from the hood.
She can do it. She's versatile. What's wrong with that?
But you can't turn around and say somebody else's music is pop music if you
If you using the same
you
thing.
gotta come on, mama. You smell what I'm stepping in.
Well,
You smell what I'm.
I never said anybody else's pop music. I didn't say that.
But
No,
you understand what I'm saying when I
Nikki
say,
be saying like Cardi is pop music and she bubblegum rap and she don't write her own. So we saying
and
if she use some of the
if
same
you was to
method,
go right now to any one of Nicki's albums, she's not going to be the sole writer on any one of those songs. There's not one song she's the sole writer on. That's another thing that confuses me. Why we pretend like Nicki just writes all of these songs by
Okay, you know
herself.
why, KB? Because if you put both of their ass in a room and say, write me something in an hour, let's see what you can do. We already know the outcome. Nicki Minaj, because she writes and she's talented and she know what she's doing.
Okay, but let me add on to what you said. That is an absolute fact. If you know that, and I know that, and that woman knows that, then what's the problem?
Because people acting like they don't know it and they need to know their place.
just that's how she feel right there. Y'all need to
That's
know
how she
y'all place.
feel. But at some point, but
Ah,
at some point, when you come off that way, and you when we're seeing you get the non-face shots in, you can't be mad when somebody else cheers after the non-face shots. When you get hit once back, somebody's like, "Oh my God, she finally got it! Oh my God!" You can't be mad about it.
what are you talking about? The non-face shots? You talking about the disses?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so are you trying to imply that Nicki Minaj was just dissing Cardi B? Just dissing her and just dissing her?
I feel like there's actually a lot deeper to that. I feel like we've gone. A lot of this is Nikki's karma because not in a way that she deserves some of the stuff that she's going through. Because it's, to be honest, I honestly personally feel like it's a lot of dark, deep things going on over there. That's some of the things we don't necessarily know what's going on. That we probably won't know about what's going on. But
KP,
I feel like
you gotta say the same for Cardi, right? Because then last year she wanted to end everything.
Um, I feel like to an extent we kinda know what's going. We kind of always knew what was going on with her. She was in a relationship with somebody that didn't really care for her.
Abusive.
Nobody really saw her album doing that good. I could be honest about it. I didn't. I damn sure didn't. To this day, I'm still amazed of how her album ability is. The singles are trash. Her rap ability is subpar. But when it comes to making an album and making you feel the emotions necessary for an album, the girl has it, and she puts it out
Or
at a 10 out of
somebody
10 every time.
yeah, somebody may say her team got it.
I mean, it is give them their tens. It is what it is. The team is the team. Somebody could say the same thing about Nicki Minaj. The woman is signed to 3 labels.
Ask them what they I got somebody asking me, Gigi saying ask you guys like why y'all think something keep being wrong with those kids.
What
I
kid?
don't.
They said non Papa Bear's nonverbal. We
Oh.
don't see
What is
him
that autism? Is
speak.
that autism?
Mm,
Is that
yeah,
autism?
I don't
Autistic?
know. And then they saying the
yeah.
same
That's
thing
what I think. That's
about
what they was throwing around. But I feel
Jay-Z and Beyonce's son.
Well, you know,
What's
Trump is trying to address autistic people. You know, they're saying it's what was it because of the what did Trump say? What did y'all president say about autistic people? KP, you would know. You know, you seem like you know everything.
the
Mr. Know It
devil's a
All.
liar.
Mr. Know It All. What did Trump say about autism people?
I'm not sure, but I know I'm doing what the opposite of whatever he say.
That's still
Kanye
your
said they need to
president,
stay out of
KP.
them fertility clinics.
Ah.
Kanye said they
I
need to
know
stay
you
out of them
lying.
fertility clinics. Cause the babies ain't coming here right.
Oh, they said Tylenol. They said it's from Tylenol. Trump said it's from Tylenol. So I guess maybe
Oh.
she's taking too many Tylenols. But you know, it's a lot of them have it. And maybe God is just doing something. You know, he's trying to teach y'all something. I don't know. But yet, didn't they say no? Everybody comes off perfect in God's eyes. So I don't know, child. I don't
Mm,
know. But KP, let's get back at it. Let's argue,
okay.
KP. I love
Okay,
arguing.
Mama. Come on, let's argue.
Oh,
Come
I
on.
love to argue. Come on. What else you got? Oh, back to I was saying. Okay, so I can understand KP. You want, people to be like, come on, you guys, we're all gonna love each other and we're all going
No,
to
not at all. It's not at all. I feel not at all. Actually, I love me a little mess. That's a lie. I love me a little mess, but I feel like there's a difference between a battle that we want, and this is kind of, we already knew the outcome. You know she doesn't have your rap ability, and you know the girls from the streets. If you pick at her and you rap too much at her, she's gonna want to fight, and you're not gonna fight her. So
Yeah.
where are we going with this?
Well,
Only
I
thing that's
think
gonna do
what
is
we're
be a
going with
rollout.
this, I think what we're going with this is just to tell the industry, the who's over Cardi B, because whoever's Cardi B was definitely trying to sabotage Nicki Minaj, and they
Oh,
used Cardi
actually,
B
I do want to use
as a
something to
pawn.
argue with you. I actually want to have this argument and debate with somebody. You because you
You just gonna
I
cut
need
me
you to
off.
I need you to.
Let's
Oh, I'm
talk
sorry. Go ahead,
about it.
Mama. I'm
Did you
sorry.
see how he just cut me off? Did you
I'm
see
sorry,
that?
Mama. Go ahead.
He wasn't even paying attention to what I was saying. Did you see that? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
The disrespect. He didn't give a fuck
I'm
what I was saying. Damn, he disrespect me on my own shit, right?
Y'all are
I didn't mean
funny.
to. I'm sorry.
No, you meant to, because you had
Mm-mm.
it on your mind.
It just came up to my mind though, because I wanted somebody to debate this with.
I know, but how you just gonna cut me off mid sentence? That let me know you wasn't hearing shit I had to say. You see how they do it? He
Not
said,
at all.
"Fuck
Not at
what you
all.
talking about. Let's talk about what I want to talk about. What you want to talk
Go
about? Because
ahead.
I done forgot what I was saying
Um,
anyway." Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I genuinely wasn't trying to do that. I actually, now that this opportunity like this came up, it actually came to my mind. Um, do you guys genuinely believe that Jay-Z is doing something for Megan's career? Because I see people saying that she was signed to him, and he's a lot of the stuff she's getting and is because of his influence on her career. And I feel like if Jay-Z was really helping that woman's career, she wouldn't be rapping the same. I feel like her albums would sound like albums. I feel like a lot of Jay-Z, when Jay-Z touches a female rapper, their albums sound like rap albums. I feel like people should think about when he was around Foxy Brown, even though
That's a whole
that's a,
different world.
but the way he surrounds himself with female rappers, with rappers in general, when he touches their projects in general, when he touches you and you become a part of the package, your albums look like albums. They turn into the package.
Okay,
All of her
KP,
music sounds
you
like.
long-winded as hell.
I'm
Okay, and
sorry.
you want to
Go
argue.
ahead,
God
Mama.
damn. I'm like, how
Go ahead,
long is
Mama.
he gonna go?
Go ahead, Mama.
Shit.
That was the end of it. That was just what I was saying. Like I
You
feel like a
thought
lot of her
you was
music
in
is
man
sound.
No, you was in man sentence. You was about to go on and on and on. But Jay-Z is old as hell. That's the young version
Okay.
of Jay-Z. Everybody got their
Okay.
different eras. Hell, I'm not the old person that y'all probably used to being. I'm different. My mindset is different. I'm gonna do things different. So you're expecting Jay-Z to treat her ass like Foxy Brown or that a Millie girl. That ain't gonna happen. Hell, Jay-Z is probably he feel like hell, my name is enough. Go ahead, do what you're doing, but my name is enough. I don't know what he done for Megan Thee Stallion album. I'm not a fan of Meg, so I don't know what she got going on. All I know is she keep on popping that ass, and I know she got skinny. She's skinny as hell now, and she keep popping that butt. And she's supposed to be with this white man. I don't know if he white, but he looked light. And he just embarrassed the
Puerto
fuck out of
Rican.
her recently. What's his name? Kaylay? Some shit like that.
Hmm.
They were asking him, they said, so how have Megan Thee Stallion relationship help you in the court? That man looked like, what the fuck you asked me that for? Okay? Shit. He was so irritated and pissed off at that damn reporter. He ignored the fuck out of him. And he said, my game may never change or whatever like that. But that was an opportunity if he really loved Meg to say, you know what? She is the this or that, or say something sweet or something charming. He ain't said shit. He was pissed off at that reporter, and everybody felt it and know it. So I don't know what he's doing for her career. People are saying he just wanted to use Meg to get to Tory Lane's ass. I don't know how true that is. But let's
Mm,
talk about it. Do you
okay.
think he's doing something for her career?
Uh,
N-
I
me.
haven't
Oh, you
seen
asking
no
her?
difference.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't seen no difference in the music or her career. Other than I seen she was one of the new people, like doing Coach. I guess she got an endorsement for their bringing Coach back. And other than that, I haven't seen her do anything.
Yeah, I don't pay it. She don't be coming on my timeline. But KP, what she got going on? What's she doing?
Oh, she don't got nothing going on. She's still all the raps are still up in the mall with somebody's dude. My, my point was, I mean, don't get me wrong. 2 out of 5 of them slap. I'll talk all the trash and still play it. But what I'm saying is, I felt like if you was signed to a major person like me, if I had the money to change somebody's career, if I was to say, oh, Megan Thee Stallion's my artist, I'm gonna go and get her like a R&B, two R&B features, a little like a Lucky Day or a Tank or a R&B something to the side. So yeah, her fast songs is alright, but maybe we should work on her slow songs. Maybe we should help her work on make her album sound
I
like an
don't
album.
think. Sorry to cut you off. He not about to invest in Megan like that. He don't even like that bitch like that.
But this
Let's.
is what I'm saying.
He
I don't
won't even
understand
invest
the
in
rock,
Ramir. He
but
won't
this
even
is
invest
where
in
I
his
don't
son.
understand the Rock Nation is building up females because that's examples of how you would build up females. He don't really seem like he really care other
He
than
don't
getting the little
care.
check here and there.
He don't care. You know it, and I know it too. Now they said Meg and that guy broke up. He said it. I believe it. I thought it was a PR stunt anyway. She seemed like she's always PR stunting around. Um, And what they say, how do you not like Meg? I didn't say I disliked the girl. She just not on my For You page. I don't go searching for Meg. I don't listen to Meg. The last time I played Megan was probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I told you the girls I listen to, and the girls I listen to are not popular. My favorite rapper is Mellow Bucks. I listen to her every day. I listen
Come
to
on, Mellow Bucks.
Sizzy the artist. She from Chicago. That's my whole energy. I listen to her every single day. I listen to Kendra Man. I don't listen to her every day, but I listen to her every other week. And those are the three girls I have in my rotation ways, but definitely Mello and Sizzy the artist. Those two Chicago girls, they always in my rotation. So
I love me some Mellow.
me too. That bitch right there. Now, honey,
It's okay.
If you got in a beef with Mello, Mello could clear your ass.
Cooking.
Period. I love Mellow Bucks, bitch. I'm sorry I didn't call you a bitch. I love Mellow Bucks.
It's all right. We can. We can.
Uh huh.
This was a good stream, Gigi.
Thank you. We ain't done yet. They said
No, we ain't done.
You trying to leave me?
No, I'm still here. I'm just
Rock
saying.
Nation signed. Okay, Rock Nation signed Kim the Man just to shelf her, so she wasn't made competition. I believe that. I don't even know why Kim the Man signed with Rock Nation. Why do y'all sign with these people? Y'all don't need Rock Nation. This is a new world. Look at effing David, the man that be killing those little girls.
I
He
swear.
is so
You know
popular,
what?
and nobody even know who he was. Yeah, he signed an Interscope, but he was real popping before Interscope. You know what I'm saying? You don't need these big individuals. Ken the Man should have be more creative on her own, but it is what it is. But I like Ken the Man way better than Meg. Go ahead, KP.
I'm I want to keep playing devil's advocate, but you do kind of get a point because everybody kind of forgets. What if Rihanna stopped making music because of that contract was crappy? Like I always think about how she put out like 5 albums in 5 years. Who wants to do that? Yeah, she was iconic and amazing for doing that, but what if she did that to get out of that contract on purpose and get the hell up out of here?
Well, I think she's doing good now. I may question her choice of men, but shit, that's her business. Since we talk about Rihanna, child, let's talk about it. What you think about her being with ASAP Rocky? Do you approve?
He may have changed. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like be who you are. So,
What are you
like
trying to say? He gay?
I mean, all of them been accused of it. So that's why they can't say nothing about Stefan. They can't say nothing about
Ooh, wait.
all of them
Now
been.
tell me this. Why are these got girls choosing these bisexual men? Are they doing it on purpose? They doing it for the check, the industry, or they really love bisexual men and they don't judge? Which one is it?
Yeah, maybe they just don't judge. Cause look, like with Cardi and Stefan, she don't need his money. JT don't really need Lil Uzi Vert money. If that is the case, I just feel like a lot of my friends are. My best friend is and a lot of my best friends are in the LGBT community. So, I just feel like be yourself. If in and some people go through phases. So or some people are just bi. So one can't talk about the other or the other's past. Just be
I
yourself. So
disagree.
and
I
I think
disagree.
I
Yeah,
think
I
Cardi just
disagree definitely.
I
I
y'all
wanted her to
do.
finish
disagree.
though.
Y'all
And
do like Cardi. So I feel like
I'm
Cardi's not
transgender.
judging.
And I disagree. And I'm transgender. I
I,
used to couldn't stand when bitches be like, I'm trans and I feel this way. I'm black and I feel this way. I'm like, bitch, who gives a fuck if you're trans or you're
like
black?
nigga,
But see,
please.
that's like Cardi would be judging somebody's
But
past. That's like judging somebody's past to me.
Don't
So
you
why
supposed
y'all
to
don't
just
agree? Why do y'all
okay,
why y'all don't agree?
who gonna go KP? You wanna go first? Or you want me to go
um,
first? Which one?
ladies first. Go ahead, mom.
Okay, I'm gonna always judge your damn past. Hell. And why not judge your past? Shit. Okay, I'm transgender. Okay. But if guys gonna judge me based on being trans and I used to have a dick or whatever, I understand. If I was a nigga and I wanted some cat, I'm gonna judge your ass too. And it's just as simple as that. Now, as far as bisexual, if you like that, then you like that. I don't care. I mean, as long as they like it. But to say people are not going to judge, I'm going to judge. I'm very judgmental.
But
So
that's
I'm
not
not going to
your
hide it.
business. That's not nobody's business if a person's bisexual, what they do in they bedroom.
It's
That
not
man
nobody. I agree.
that
It's
man
not
ain't come
nobody
out and
business.
said that man ain't come out and said, so why y'all worried about who he sleep with in his bedroom and how many babies he got on the way? He might be bisexual. So that means he likes both. It don't matter. If
But
he
it
Okay.
okay. So he's bisexual. Okay, granted, he's that. I don't care about his bisexual, but you said living his truth. But how he living his truth when he lying to all these girls about sleeping with this girl and that girl? Is that living in your truth? I thought living your truth is just being
I don't feel
honest.
like they be lying to him. Now you talking about Mellow Bucks, your favorite one.
She
That's just like
is.
Mellow with YB. They already know. They already know how many other people it is. I guess they really like them because it ain't for the money.
All right now.
Hold on, YB. Okay, let
Um,
me tell you something too. Just because I like her as an artist, I don't want to be friends with Mellow Bucks. Like I don't like her as I
You like
value
as an
them.
artist, you don't like as a person, but I'm just using it as
right.
No,
example.
I'm not saying
Do
I
you see?
dislike her as a person. I don't know her as a person.
Mhm.
Okay, I say that to say I don't care what she doing in her personal life because I'm not involved. I just love the artist, the music. And a lot of times, sometimes people can do music, but who they are in real life can be totally different. So I don't want to get to
Amen.
know her in her real life. I don't want to know Mello in real life. I don't care about Mello outside of the character Mello. I like the character Mello. It's just like some movies. I just like you for the character. I don't want to, like back in the day, we didn't know who these celebrities were. We just knew them based on their character. I like that
Mhm.
because I
Mhm.
don't care for you as a person because I don't want to know you as a person. Just stick to your fucking character. But going back to here, okay, tell me what is your issue with me? Let's talk about it. Let's before we bring KP in, let's get this shit out the way. Let's talk about it. What's your issue with me and what I just said in my stance?
I feel like that's sort of like judging. You have to let past stuff go. You can't go into nothing new carrying the past. And Old stuff dies. Everything is new. If you ain't
Okay, when you
growing,
talk about, oh, what are you talking about? So if I came to a man and I said, you shouldn't judge me because I used to be a man.
if you told them the truth, if you told them the truth, no, if you
No,
told
no,
them the
no.
truth,
Okay, let's
and
talk
that's
about it.
what they
I
like,
meet I meet a
that's for you
guy.
and that person. That's not for the whole world to say, you like somebody who used to be a man, so we don't like
Oh,
you,
of
or
course
you had
that.
a
Of
baby
course.
by or somebody like my friends. Okay, I got a couple
Okay, hold
friends.
on. Let's talk about it because there's too many things we're talking about. So, are we talking about the public's opinion, or are we talking about just judging somebody's past?
The
Which
public's
one?
opinion. If you
Okay,
like
so
them, then
hold
you
on.
like them for them.
Before we get to the public's opinion, let's talk about judging people for their past. Is it okay? I feel like it's okay to judge somebody's from their past. If I meet a guy at the bar, right, and I tell him, "Hey, I gotta let you know I had a past life, brother. I used to be a nigga just like you," and he says, "You know what? I'm gonna pass." Okay, I listen. It's not his shit. And I'm not gonna be. You shouldn't judge me for my motherfucking past. I'm a woman now, motherfucker. You know what? You a horrible person. How you gonna judge me? Cause I used to be a nigga. How you gonna judge me? Cause I used to be harder than your ass. You weak ass mother. How you
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
judge me? Cause
I
you
see
don't
that
like this.
perspective.
It
Yeah.
don't matter. It don't matter. What about love? Love me. Love me. I could have gave your ass the best years of your life, but you gonna judge me because I used to have to be a man? And so what? So what? That's my past.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I see that perspective too. But if you're honest and upfront, that's why I'm saying just be who you are. If you
But
go
I
ahead and
was
tell who you
honest
are,
and
if
up.
Stefan automatically, if Cardi already know, okay, it's
All
a
right.
chance that he might be bisexual, and he already said maybe we don't know what they talk about. He let her know I'm bisexual or not. She knew them allegations, so that didn't matter. So if you telling the truth, you saying I'm bi, it's up to that person to make the decision if they want to go with you. It don't matter how the people,
I
the
get
public
that. I get that.
judging you.
If that man was to say, "I'm cool with you," transitioning used to be a nigga, whatever. I'm cool with you. Okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody was to judge you in your past, I feel like they have every right to judge you on your past. But that what we were talking about at first. So you feel
Mhm.
like nobody should judge you on your past?
I mean, you making me think different. I understand what y'all saying too, but I just believe in
if
giving
if
people
God if
another
sorry to
chance.
cut you off, if a guy came to you and say, you know what, I used to be a bottom in my past life, but I want to change my ways. Can we work this out? I just want to be honest. I used to be a bottom, and I used to
If I like
be.
the person
Hold
and we
on,
go to the doctor and
I
they're
be
not
on.
sick, then I like the person.
I
Hmm.
used to be on drugs a lot. Okay, but you said even though if
We
they was
going
a
to the
bottom.
doctor. We going to the doctor.
Okay. What if they say, in the past I caught something. Don't judge me because I got that sauce.
No, I don't want that now.
Why
I don't
not?
want
You
that.
judging me on my past? That's something happened to me. What if I
I'm
was
not
born
judging
with
you.
it?
That's something that just happened. I just don't want
Wait a minute. You just added mad. You added salt, pepper, oil, and vinegar to that.
Yeah.
They
What
gotta
if
be LGBT sick.
shit? I had to
Wait.
find something to break her ass. I had to find. She didn't break the being gay. I had to find something to break her ass. So listen,
to.
talk
That's the
about it.
breaker right there.
Okay, but what if he was born with it? What was he born with it?
I still don't want it. We just got to be friends. Cause
Okay,
I
what
don't
if
want
he
to. I
said,
don't want to
listen,
put my health at risk now.
okay, what if he said, I'm on this medication, you can't get it?
I'm scary. I can't do that. We just gonna have to be friends.
What if he said, can I just get a kiss?
It can't be trans. It can't go through a kiss.
I know, so you'll give him a kiss?
I probably would. I'll kiss a sick baby.
Oh, Lord, okay. I love you, girl. Okay,
Come
Cause
on,
so,
what
give
if
her
we
her
in
chance. She
Africa?
ate that
What if
up.
we go to
yeah, she ate
Africa?
that up.
What if we go to
But she's
Africa?
so nice.
What if we go
She
to
ate that up.
Africa and the little kids out there? We don't know if they sick or not. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I can't be ashamed of this. And I used to be ashamed of this. My mom is sick. My mom is a 30-year HIV survivor. She has
Congratulations.
she's never been full blown. So I used to judge her like really bad. But then as I got older and I studied, like I stopped wanting her. I had my kids by the time we found out. So I had stopped one. I was like, no, she can't come in here. She can't use my spoons, forks. She can't use the bathroom. I'm going in there wiping the toilet every time she would leave out and stuff. And I had to study, because my kids were smaller then. I'm 50 now, all over my 30. So, yeah, but when I first found that out, it was in the 90s when this stuff
No,
was
but
new
I
to
think the
everybody.
reason why I don't know, I can't talk for you, but the
Hmm.
reason why you did that because you thought it was contagious and
Yeah,
you were
I
not
was
educated.
unaware. I
Right.
I
So
was
I can't,
illiterate when it
I'm a
came to stuff
judgy
like that.
person, but I won't judge you for that because you were
Hmm.
fearing for your life. Like if
Hmm.
I have somebody and they say they have, COVID, I'm going to be like, you're not coming over right now. If I had a guy and he got a cold and I'm like, okay, let's wait to 2 weeks till you get your cold together and then we can hook up. But don't be coughing while you fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I thought it was just, so dirty and just so dirty and bad and ashamed. And as I grew and did studied and did my research, I understood that okay, you got to be full blown and you can't catch it through saliva, you can't catch it through this little bit amount of blood. So I started to look at stuff,
But you won't date a guy like that, though. You still want to date a guy like that?
I ain't sleeping with him. We can go get something to eat or something. You can take me shopping.
Okay, you just not gonna take it all the way there.
No, I'm married. I'm saying if I
Okay.
wasn't married, but
Okay, but other than that, you don't judge. You
I
guys,
wouldn't.
y'all gotta give it up for her.
I
Let's talk
wouldn't.
about it. She is a non-judgmental person. I love that for you. I do. I love that for you. And I'm not trying to change her.
Gigi,
I
all
don't
my
want her to be
friends,
like
look,
me.
they was asking me, was I trans? People troll us real
Why
bad on
would
here.
I say that? You
They
don't
was
look
being
like
real
trans.
mean to me. Yes, because
I don't.
all
Why?
my friends are. A lot of my friends are. They're either trans or they're,
So hold on. You just friends with me because I'm a trans. That's why.
No, I didn't know that for years until you told me
Okay.
like maybe 2 years ago.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
didn't know
know
I was
that.
trans? You
No,
didn't
I
know I
couldn't.
was trans?
At first, I couldn't tell when I used to see you with the fan with your clothes and stuff. Or you're
Did
gorgeous.
you hear when they exposed me on the internet?
I seen all that, and I still loved you the same because I
Girl,
had
they
already been.
exposed that I was transgender on the internet. Could you
Yep,
imagine?
gossip girl XO, and that's what I'm saying. My friend, one of my best friends, is Kay's World on here, and she does makeup, and she helped a lot of people. Like come out and tell their parents. Like she got all ages from teenagers to old as me 50. Like she helped a lot of people. Like that's nobody's place to tell nobody else's story, try to expose nobody. Like that stuff
Where were
causes.
you at when I was a child then?
I
So,
probably was a child too, or maybe I'm
Nah, I
50.
don't like that because I ain't never had nobody like you around me when I was coming up.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. And like, like with my little
had
nieces
to
and
thug it
nephews or
out.
whatever, my little nieces be like, they learning. They don't know yet. They
You
15 and
can I tell
16.
you something? You more nicer than the LGBT community here, girl. Shit.
Where I see them tearing each other up and bashing each other. I
I
watch
know, but
all of
you
them.
way nicer
You
than
know the
them.
phrases to be your own people.
Yeah,
Yep.
you have a nurturing spirit. It's that's that femininity, honey. You
Yep.
got
And,
that
and Gigi,
natural
you want to know what else I
nurturing
learned
spirit.
about the LGBT community?
What?
It's a lady. If you go back and look through my stuff, me and a lady on there arguing because she was like, it was Pride Month, and I had wanted the Pride. They had some Pride New Balance that came out, so I was ready to get them or whatever to support my friends because that's who don't got me where I'm at. So she's like,
You are
you
so
talk
sweet.
about
You have
listen,
a heart,
you
good
talk
heart.
about God, but you be on here with all the gays. I sure do. You know what I don't learn? My friends love God more than y'all. My friends love God more than y'all. They talk about God and they talk about their stories and their journeys. And they got friends that are sick with HIV. They got friends that have unalived themselves. We got to watch what we say on here.
Yeah,
All kind of
thank you,
stuff.
girl.
And
Thank you,
and
girl.
and there are they have treated me better. Okay, I'm about to cry. My LGBT friends have treated me better on this journey in life and since I've been trying to do my content creator than anybody else. The ones that call themselves Christians and we love God and we this and we that, nobody has supported me like them. I love the LGBT community. And I didn't know you was trans. And I can fill in the blanks so I can understand. I'm 50. I can read between the lines to understand, what he was saying with his story. Those are my friends.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Yep.
I'm
So
so
when
happy
they
for
come and
you.
tell me that, I be trying to tell them, baby, they know more about God than y'all know, honey. And
Mm,
they live in their truth. They don't gotta hide. Okay.
got it. Talk about hiding. Somebody
Mhm.
says, "How did they expose you?" I was watching you before you changed. I recognized the voice immediately because one thing I stopped doing. I stopped talking about LGBT stuff. I stopped talking about gay stuff, and I was just being me, doing me. Cause I've gotten people. It's like, you know, when I first and see it goes how you feel. Let me put the down. Let's talk about it. Your experience with the LGBT. When I transitioned, I had the opposite experience, and it was Black women that was really helping me out through my, crossroad. It was the LGBT. Don't you know how you say straight people was giving you a feeling? I had that opposite way. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So once that happened, some trans people was like, why she gonna try to hijack the transgender movement? Why she gonna try to be on a TV screen and she gonna make everything about transition? And that's fucked up. We've been fighting in the paint for trans movement, and then this bitch just gonna hijack it because not, So I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna never talk about this shit. And then I was just getting like certain comments, oh, why she doing that and all that. I was like, look, I can do this shit without talking about no fucking LGBT. I was getting a lot of flack from a lot of Black gay people. So I was like, fuck they ass. I ain't talking shit about that shit. And I really stopped talking about LGBT stuff, even when it was people talking about it. I really just did not talk about it. So I started to go into criminal crime stuff. And I guess over time, I got into a new algorithm and I gained a lot of followers. And they probably didn't know because I never talked about it. I just kept doing my shit. And then I guess a lot of people, like I said, I had a lot of subs that did not know. So when I made a comment, and I'm very opinionated about stuff and I'm very loud, somebody didn't like the comment that I had. And then some gay boys went on to another person podcast, like, that's a dude, right? That's a whole man, that's a transgender. And then it was like, no, it's not. I don't believe that shit, please. They was like, yeah, look up Jacob Kohino. Look that shit up. Look it up. So, honey, they look it up and people was gagging. I did not know. Are you serious? Girl, they came trolling my page. Is this true? I know it's not true. I don't believe this shit. There people would say anything. I know you not a motherfucking man. I know you not a fucking transgender. Not how you talking because we love you. You my sister. I know. And some people, were transphobic and I guess homophobic that were my followers at that time. And they really enjoyed my commentary. And honey, I guess they felt hoodwink. So that's how that came about. And then
They
it
should
was
have
like,
been.
well, let's see your fucking face then. Nah, I don't believe this shit. Let me see your face. You need to come out and show your face. So they was like, we gotta see your face. Let me see what you looking like. I don't believe this shit. And it was so hostile. I couldn't even do any commentary because my commentary would be filled with, is this true? I don't believe you're trans. And people say, yeah, it is. I got the facts. And that was a whole big thing. So I didn't want to reveal myself at the time because I felt like I was being forced. And one thing about me,
Mhm.
I don't like when bitches trying to force me shit. Y'all been trying to force me to be a straight Christian man my whole motherfucking life, and that shit didn't work out. So, bitch, you're not about to force me to get on this internet to prove a goddamn thing to anybody because I don't give a fuck, okay? I ain't been giving a fuck, but I said I'm about to play with you motherfuckers. I got me an old lady face filter. I sure did. I got me a blind ass wig that looked fucked up and raggedy. I said, bitch, you want a face? I'm gonna give your ass a face. I came out trolling. I heard you bitch was looking for me. Here I go. I heard you bitch was looking for me. Here I go. Okay. Honey, that video went viral. Oh my God. Now it went from, okay, Did you see her face? Why the fuck she looks so old? Oh my God, surgery done fucked her face up. Did y'all see this shit? Did y'all see this shit? Girl, it went from
Hmm.
one thing to a next. I said, if they want to believe that
Gigi,
shit, so fucking be it. But hell, they ain't gonna get me. I'm gonna come out when I want to come out. Can't nobody make me do shit. And if they believe that shit, they believe that shit. But then I had fans that was like, oh my God, is this really her? And they was believing. I was like, damn, I don't want them to believe it. I want these motherfuckers that's begging and pleading me to believe it because I didn't care about them. You know, it don't matter. So I was like, okay, you guys, this is AI. I use an old lady face filter. And then we was like, nah, I don't believe that. That's how your ass look. Uh-huh. That's how your ass look. You done fucked your face up. All that fucking
that's
surgery.
crazy.
That's how your ass look. And she bleaching, y'all. Look how white she is. You done turned to a whole fucking white woman. It's the fucking drugs. That bitch on drugs. I bet you. Yeah. So
I
just
can't
want
even
to turn
speak. I
her
can't
ass
even speak on
around.
that because I saw that coming, but I already seen the lie
So,
that you said when you said you had to go into hiding. So I already knew what was up.
so I was like, I'm gonna let their ass have it. I'm living real good. They don't know shit about me. And that's how I wanted to keep it, honestly, because I had so much more peace not being a part of the online LGBT course. When I stopped doing LGBT stuff and I just went into my own cocoon or whatever you want to call it, I had so much peace. Ain't nobody online talking about, yeah, I used to date her. I used to date him. I mean, they love telling bitches they used to date me. Bitches, can you stop that? I'm not claiming you. Stop fucking claiming me. But they want to use me as a goddamn talk piece. Okay? And then I can't even be friends with nobody in LGBT because next thing you know, I'm coming hot topic tables. Oh, yeah, I heard that you was over there and who told you that? Oh, come to find out, my associate or my friend, I told, don't tell nobody, they can't hold water. Well, they were asking about you. Well, let they ask because they don't fucking care about me. They just want to monitor to me. You know what I'm saying? Well, I would just worry about your damn self. Trump is in office. You got so much shit to worry about. Don't worry
I
about me.
promise you.
If you want to worry about me, hit the goddamn cash app. You want to support me, put your money where your mouth at. But the bitches don't want to support me. They don't want to help me. They just want to monitor me, motherfucker. I don't got time for that shit. But yeah, honey, that's it in a nutshell. ah,
Well, you still here.
always.
Still here. I feel like people should be able to tell their story on their timing.
Oh, they ain't gonna force me to do nothing. Because I already did my transition. I already came out. So if you missed it, shit, you missed it. I don't know what to say. But I don't feel like I'm going to keep that like label on me or that's not how I'm going to make it in the world. Most trans people, that is their label. That's the
Hmm.
only way they get the clicks and views and they're proud. That's great. But everybody don't have to make a way on social media with that advocacy stuff. I
That's
already did the advocacy stuff with the gays, and I think enough is enough. Shit. And if I want to do the advocacy, I will. But right now, I don't feel like doing that shit. And I look at Nicki Notorial. She's a makeup artist. She don't holler about trans shit every motherfucking post. Hell, but hell, they want to talk me about this trans shit every day. And I guess because Jacob used to do that trans advocacy shit, or you know what I'm saying? So they think it's gonna transfer over. No, bitch. Me and him is two different motherfuckers. We move different. We got the different mindset. You gotta re-enter new. Don't bring the past over here. Your ass gonna get blocked and you're gonna get your fucking feelings hurt and jam the fuck up. Thinking that Jacob is you gonna get Jacob over here. You ain't gonna get that shit now. Now leave me alone.
See that
Okay,
that's the
go ahead.
that's the kind of stuff I'll be like when you transition and you grow, Gigi, like you leave that stuff in the past. Like our stories
I
change
know, but
every
for me, I
every
do.
day.
Yeah,
Our
I do.
stories
But
change
but
every
look,
day. We
and but
grow
don't.
every day.
That's true. But okay, now hold on, because you're trying to make a point. What's your point?
No, I'm telling you, when you was like, yeah, I want to know about people past. I want to know your past. I want to know your past. Yeah, I might want to know about a little bit about your past, but that's what I'm saying. You're not the same person now. That
Right,
old
I'm
stuff is
not.
dead. That old stuff is in the past. You've evolved. You're transitioned. You're a new person. So therefore, what does the past matter for? If it ain't health related or any of that, what does that matter for? I'm not that person. I'm not the okay, like me. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. Like I'm telling my husband, like I've grown and I'm learning stuff and meeting people. Like even through here, I got 2,000 people all over the world that follow me. Like, well, almost three now. I'm not the same person. I'm growing every day. I don't want to keep being the past stuff. I don't want you
Yeah, they're
telling
not
me
gonna do me like that. But
I'm
my own family don't do me like that, you know? And I think it's
Mhm.
two things here, and I want to make it clear. Now, when it comes to those heterosexual people that used to follow me, I used to have a big straight following, whatever. I don't know if I don't know. But when they did not know, I understand, because some of my people that love me the most and was donating a lot of money to me, they did not like transgender people. Okay, so they felt deceived. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though I wasn't trying to deceive their ass, shit, you should have told me you hated transgender people, and I would have told your ass to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? So you deceived me too. That's how I feel about it. But I understand if you know, don't like a certain individual. I understand, but I don't give a fuck. You know, if that makes sense. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
get what you're saying, but I really don't give a fuck. So it is what it is. You know, I had this one guy, he donated me like $200, girl, right? And then he got back on his channel. They were like, you know, that's a motherfucking transgender. That's a dude. Because he was giving me all these compliments, right? And he's a, you know. So, I mean, it is what the fuck it is. I don't know what else to tell you, baby. Okay?
Bitch,
But
you was
yeah.
jealous because I'm cuter than y'all.
No, I
That's
don't.
why
No,
they be
don't,
mad.
don't. No,
That's why they be mad.
no,
Yeah,
they
that's why they
don't
be
be mad.
mad.
Let's
Cause
talk
my
about it.
sisters be eating,
Talk,
be
They
eating
let's
their
do.
ass
talk about
up.
it. Let's talk about it.
That's another
They
thing. I'm not gonna
Hold
lie.
on. Wait. They don't be mad about that. Let's come on now. Let's don't. I
They
don't think they
do, and
be.
I don't want to
Well,
hear that.
some
Gigi,
Some,
I'm a
not
woman.
all. There's a
I'm a woman.
percentage.
I'm a woman. Man, my sisters eat the girls the fuck up. I can even give it to Saucy Santana. Saucy eats the girls up, okay?
okay, but
When it
see,
come to
And I
that's
messages.
understand you trying to be humble about it, but there it just so happens to be a very huge coincidence in the women who don't like trans women and the women who just so happen to be made fun of for certain masculine features and or mannerisms.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah,
There's
listen.
a very huge coincidence.
Okay, but okay, going back to the judgy. Oh, damn! You done made me forget what I was saying. Lord have mercy. What the fuck I was saying about that judgy chick? Okay, because it was 2 points, right? And I already came out with 1 point. Like, I understand where they coming from, but I don't care. But I do understand from that part of perspective. But the judge, what other? Okay, the other judgy part, judging from your past. So when the gays do it, that know my transition, right? Okay, I get irritated. I don't have that much sympathy for them. I don't have that much understanding for them. And the reason why, because, like, bitch, I didn't transition a whole fucking decade ago. Can you get over it yet? You know what I'm saying? And it's this the fucking comparison. Now the transphobe, the homophobes, they don't compare, because they don't give a fuck. It's just they have I guess a dis. They don't like I guess the belief system in it. They don't believe it, and they just don't respect it. I don't know. I feel that with that, I guess, I don't know why, but I'm okay more with that, because it's just like, that's your beliefs and that's how you are. And you're going to leave me the fuck alone. You're not going to bother me. But for those that stay want to bother me, you stay want to post my dude pictures. What the fuck you keep posting my fucking nigga pictures for? I don't understand that.
I'm
Leave me
over
the fuck
that
alone.
too, Gigi, because I used to be one of them too.
But the
Oh
transphobes and the homophobes,
man.
they don't do all that. They just like, okay, either I'm gonna watch this bitch for the commentary, but I'm not gonna believe in this shit, or I'm just gonna leave this bitch alone, because I don't fool with people like that. And I respect that more versus people that say they fool with you. They say they support you, but it's nothing but fake love and monitoring spirits. I'd rather for them to just say, listen, I don't agree with that transgender shit. You don't even have to tell me you don't agree. Just leave me the fuck alone. I respect you more there versus keep
Mhm.
judging me and keep on expecting, well, Jacob didn't talk like that. Well, Jacob didn't do it like that. Well, Jacob, bitch, You compare me to a fucking ghost. Get your ass on. So, that
Mhm.
I just want to make those two comparison with the judge. And one, I can understand, I don't give a fuck. And one, I don't understand and I still don't give a fuck. Yeah.
I feel like perspective plays a huge part.
Yeah. The
uh
individual
F
perspective.
he said, did you lose a lot of followers? Yeah, I lost a lot of followers. Hold on, let me see how can I put this. The most time I lost a lot of followers, I don't know. When was the most time I lost a lot of followers? Okay, so the most time I lost a lot of followers, it was when I took my face off the screen. That's when I lost my followers. Like I used to do, Jessica Kahino. This is after I transitioned. This was after I had Jacob do female impersonations, and Jacob did do female impersonation. I don't know why y'all try to act like, oh, Jacob, he was all masculine. Yeah, he was masculine, but I had his ass do dressed up in wigs and shit too. I made sure I emasculated the fuck out of Jacob. I did that on purpose, bitch. But moving on. Um, After the Jessica Kahino and I'm doing all this shit, I took my face off a camera. Why the fuck did you do that? Cause I wanted to challenge myself, and I'm always gonna challenge myself. Cause motherfucker was like, yeah, the only reason why bitch is looking at her because she's cute or whatever, but her commentary ain't shit. So I was like, I wonder, could I do it? Could I just do the commentary? And then I was dealing with this nigga or whatever, and I didn't want people to catch me with him in the streets because anytime I would go out, people always taking pictures of me, and then they'll post me on that lipstick alley. Yeah, I seen that bitch at Walmart with this nigga. Who is this nigga, y'all? And it was like I couldn't have any fucking privacy, and I did not like being famous. And then being famous, being broke, oh hell no. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Shit. They want to know what car you pulling up to. Because they think just because you're famous, you got a whole bunch of money when you supposed to be pulling up in the bins and shit. And if I ain't pulling up
Mhm.
no bins, like damn, she got all them followers, but shit, she ain't making no motherfucking money. Damn, that's some fucked it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go to Wendy's, this nigga, hey, I know you on YouTube, bitch. Please don't tell nobody I'm at this motherfucking Wendy's. Okay? God damn. I can't even go back to Wendy's because I want to go back. I'm like, damn, I know they think I'm a fat ass. They like, damn, I know your ass don't cook because you always at fucking Wendy's ordering the same thing. You know what I mean? I couldn't stand that shit. So I was like, I want to take myself off the internet because I don't even want to be famous. I want to suck dick in peace. I don't, I can't even enjoy that in peace no more because everybody want to tell who I'm fucking with. What I don't like that shit. So I did it. And once I did that, the followers just went depleted. I used to have like 15K to 20K a month of new subs, but then that stopped and it was like 2 subs a month. And I didn't give a fuck either. I was like, look, if I got to do this for my freedom, then I'm fine with it because what you don't understand is subs never make me. No matter how many views I got, that shit don't make me. I love it because I want the fucking money. But at the end of the day, bitch, I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna be that shit. I was the shit before the internet, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I came
Period.
from an era where I didn't have the internet and I still was a shit. I wasn't one of those individuals that needed social media and likes and views to get my confidence. When I go out into the real world, bitch, I'm always the shit. I'm always that, I don't got to worry about shit like that in the real world. So, yeah, I lost a lot of subs during that era. That was the most time where I lost a lot of subs, but I didn't give a fuck. I mean, did I care? I was like, damn. But I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to keep pushing on. And that's just what I did. But as far as when I had to tell everybody again I was a fucking transgender, did I lose some subs? Yeah, I lost some subs. I didn't lose as much subs, but I lost a lot of subs. And that was the time where a lot of women and transgenders was fighting amongst each other. It was a transgender that said they get periods or some shit like that, and it was a whole bunch of drama behind that. And then people were asking me, why don't I talk about it? And I was like, I'm not getting in that shit. Hell, why do I need to get? I don't. Why? Just because I'm a fucking transgender don't mean I need to have an input on that shit. Isn't enough of transgenders talking about that shit? What the fuck you need to know my input for? I'm not talking about that shit. Hell, and transgenders don't get periods, motherfucker. What the fuck? Why do I need to even address that shit? So then I heard
Yeah.
people at Tyler Perry was talking shit about me. They was talking big cash shit about me. I'm like, why are people in Tyler Perry talking shit about me? Talking about, yeah, that's the transgender too, y'all. Like people were just spreading all this shit. I was a transgender. All these but that's just how it was, dog. That's how it was. But Grace, you've been very patient, and I apologize. Grace, what do you have to say?
Hey, hello everyone. I mean, what to say? So many different topics. It's wonderful listening to you. Let's talk about it. And Gigi, of course. Um, okay, so my original reason for wanting to come up is you were talking about Cardi B's new baby daddy. What's his name? Stephon
Stefan.
Diggs, right?
Yes.
And just all the things surrounding him. And it reminds me of what is it with Mariah Carey? I can't think of his name. Uh
Nick
Nick
Cannon.
Cannon.
Thank you. Nick Cannon, how he has these 12 kids, and what is it like, 7 years later, he's putting the pieces together, realizing it's been a trauma response for him to go around having all these different like broken families. But I think it's, a similar thing with Stephon Diggs, where it's like clearly Cardi, didn't pick the best man in Offset. So going to somebody like Stephon Diggs, where I remember it was a video going around where everybody on the team was like, he's the one person that they wouldn't let their female friend or sister or somebody date.
I saw
So for
that.
her to jump from Offset, yeah,
Okay, so Grace is reminding us that it was a theme that going around, and everybody said, "Who is the guy that you would not want around your sister, or you wouldn't want your daughter to date?" And they all said Stephon Diggs, and I'm alleging because
yes,
they all knew that he was a whore and he spread himself around a lot. You know,
okay.
so with that saying, I think we were talking about, and I want to get to KB because KB been very quiet too. So KB, and then I want to get to Grace. Do you judge?
Um,
I do.
yes, but it depends on the situation.
Okay, so what do you judge and what do you not judge on?
Um, like it depends on the situation. Like I have to know the entire scenario. Like
Okay,
there's
let me throw it
situations
down. Let me throw it down. He's a down low man. Do you judge? Yes or no? You dealing with it or you ain't?
I gotta know the scenario
No.
around it. I gotta know the
He a
scenario around
down
it.
He's
low
not
man
on
and
it.
he's married.
Oh no,
If,
But
Okay.
he got a lot of money. But he got a lot of
like
money. Let's not leave that out. He got a lot of money, and your financial situation ain't the best right now.
KB said
you
no,
can't trust
he
him.
got high
mm-mm,
morals.
nah.
Okay, well that's KP. Let's talk about it. Would you deal with a married man that got a whole bunch of money? Let's talk about it. Would you judge him? You ain't gonna judge him. I know that's right, girl. Grace, would you judge him? A married man that got a whole
I
bunch of money?
absolutely. Like I wouldn't take him serious. I wouldn't have him close to me at
I know
all, but I
that's
might
right.
fool with them. Yeah, but
Well, would I
I would,
do it?
I would
Would
take
I
advantage
do
of the
it?
benefits.
Would I do it? Let's talk about it. Do you think I would, or you think I wouldn't?
You would.
Uh, Gigi, I think you would.
KP, you think I would, or you think I wouldn't?
See, that's a hard say because your specific situation, you can't really.
Oh
You
my
you've been
God,
through.
KP. Do you think I would or you think I wouldn't, KP? It's just that simple.
uh, to get you a little sneak situation, yeah.
Why you gotta make it so difficult? Yes or no? Okay, so you said yeah. And yes, I would. Hell, yeah, I would.
They ain't care about my married husband, so I ain't cared about this.
Okay, so would I care about the his marriage? I would care about his marriage. I just don't want to have any issues, and I just want to make sure that I'm going to be taken care of and protected. You know, and but just like Grace, would I try to make it a whole thing? You know, no, I wouldn't try to make it a whole thing. I'm just trying to get my money and have a little experience, and then leave him alone, and that's it.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think she was having fun and he don't use protection, and she got caught slipping.
You talking about Cardi B?
Yeah,
Yeah,
When it comes to
I agree.
Stefan Diggs.
She's too
I
she
think she
has
was
too much
having
money and
fun
she's too
and
grown.
he don't. I think she was having fun and he don't pull out with nobody. That's why he in the situation he in now. She thought she was, getting her rebound because she just was
She,
coming clean.
yeah.
And one thing about her, even though some people say it's a negative thing, I don't see her ever being in a situation where she gets pregnant and she's like, no, this isn't the right thing for me. Every time I see her being like, I laid there and did it, I'm laying there and taking care of it. And that's
So
why I feel like she's in a situation she's in now.
KP, hold on. Now you said that she slipped up and cheated, and did did Stefan get her pregnant the first time she cheated? With
Yep, absolutely.
so hold on,
Well,
the
maybe not that.
baby.
Maybe not the. Maybe. I feel like probably. I feel like it was around there.
So the baby that she just had, not in her stomach, whose baby is that?
That baby's that's Stefan's baby.
Mhm.
Hold on. So the baby she just had was Stefan baby, and the
Oh
baby
no,
she
wait. The one that she just had was Offset's baby.
okay.
That's Offset
But
baby.
you're saying she cheated on Offset and got pregnant?
That's the baby she has now.
Yeah, the baby in her stomach now.
Oh, I thought when she got, when she conceived this
What
baby,
I'm.
she was done with Offset. No.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So how did
What
she
I'm
cheat
saying. What
on?
I'm saying. What I'm saying
She's
was
still married to him.
throughout her.
Oh, you
Anytime when it came to her with the babies, she's never gonna give up. She's never. She was always gonna have the baby. So as soon as she started messing with him, the way his track record is, he's not pulling out with nobody. I'm in there. I'm in there. He's. I'm talking about in it.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
she thought, oh, I got me a little, yeah, yeah, I got money, he got money, we gonna start popping out. And yeah, she ain't know he was dropping his he
mm.
shot the club up and it was over for
Yep.
So KP, could you deal with a man that don't use protection?
that. After we've been to the doctor, sure.
Okay, but he's still gonna cheat on you unprotected. Am I asking
You
too many
said
personal questions?
you said deal with, or you saying you said deal with. You
Not
ain't saying
deal
relationship.
with. Deal with. Okay, meaning in
What's
relationships, would you date a guy that cheat? Would you date a Stefan Diggs that cheat on you and that don't ever use protection?
nah,
You said no. Okay, let's
nah.
talk about it. Would you deal with a Stefan Diggs, a boyfriend that cheat on you and never use protection?
No, I can't do it. I'm scary.
Okay, Grace, would you deal with a Stefan Diggs that cheat on you and never use protection?
Absolutely not. I probably wouldn't even talk to a Stephon Diggs.
And I agree with y'all. I wouldn't date his ass or talk to him ass either because it's too fucking risky. You know that dick is, I'm sorry to say that, but you know that wood is going to be in every tunnel and it's going to be a
And
whole bunch of
I
residents.
feel like she wasn't thinking properly. I feel like she was outside. She just had the baby. Body was right. Post
Yeah.
surgery, she was feeling good. She was with her girls. NFL player was looking at her. Had the nice little smile. Had the little pack. She seen
Yep. And she
he
fucked
seen the
around and
body.
had a
She
But
seen
ooh.
the
the thing about
abs.
Cardi,
Yeah.
but hold on, the thing about Cardi is she does seem like a good mother, right? And even though, this isn't what we want for her, it looks like she's rocking and, being an artist and being pregnant. Like her doing all those meet and greets and the heels and still, looking
Eating it
good
up.
pregnant, like doing it. Yeah.
I think she just had a oops, like Kay said. She was having fun and it happened, so she
I
gonna
feel
keep it.
like, to be honest, if we're gonna be honest, I really love that girl. Not to say love that girl. I have a I'm a fan. I love the journey.
Mhm.
None of these babies have ever been planned. None of these babies have been
What?
planned. None of these babies have
Oh,
been planned.
plan.
And
Now
then when
I
you
gotta
have a
Yeah.
baby,
say,
she just had Blossom. So when you have a baby, you
I feel
still
like
really fertile. You still everything's still open. So she went with Stefan, like Kay
I
said,
Oh.
feel
and
like
kicked around that baby on
to the beginning of her going back to the beginning of her career. She was how she first got pregnant. She was pregnant with Motorsport, and he put the ring on her finger. He did that to try to clean it up for the career because she was hitting the number ones. If we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna talk about it.
Mhm.
Look at
I
Summer
They was
think
never
Walker.
planning properly. They was never planning properly. And she was always the type, to me, she's always been the type of woman to be like, maybe it's because of her religion. As soon as I get pregnant, I laid there and did it. This is my baby. I'm taking care of it.
hold on, KP. If it was her religion, she wouldn't be fornicating.
Well, not her. Yes, but you know, we all have our limits. Feel me? We all know a
I
Muslim
think
that
just because
we
she
all know a
maybe she,
Muslim that swear they strict to Muslim, but they'll mess around and catch pork fried rice.
That's
I
the
caught you.
difference. That's the difference between a woman trying to have a baby to keep a man and a woman to have a baby because it's a gift from God and this my baby and this my baby. I'm gonna keep it. I lay here and made it. You see
mm,
what I'm saying? She could have easily got rid of it, or she could easily be saying now like he a scum type of guy. So
So
she's
what do
not
we say?
having it just because of him or because his name or he a football player and she needed. She don't need that. Look at Summer Walker. She could be like Summer Walker. I feel like if you can have them all and you can take care of them, have all. Be Josephine Baker. Have you some. Be Angelina Jolie. Have you some. Then go adopt some. Save
Wait a
all the
minute.
babies.
To an extent now, to an extent, because I feel what you're saying, but there is a number that you should chill. No shade, no
well, I
shade,
gotta
sis.
say something.
I don't feel like that,
KP,
KP.
okay, KP about the Muslims. I don't take them Muslims serious. I don't take them Christians serious. Just like I
But
have a lot of guys. Well, no, I don't have a lot of guys. I'm a discreet hoe, but I may come across a guy, and they don't know. They don't. When they look at me, they think of. I ain't gonna say that, but they be thinking. I don't want to put myself out here,
Gigi
but
just said.
no, no, no. You got to be careful what you say because whatever you say, people are always going to try to weaponize it. So
that's a
I got
fact.
to be careful.
Mhm.
So anyway, certain guys come to me, and when they look at me, they don't see a whore. They see wholesome, right? So they come to me and they're like, they're Christian. They're a Christian man and they want a wife and they want this and that. And I don't want that, you know? So I was like, that's cool, but I'm a sinner, and I don't think I'm good for you. I know you're trying to do a right thing with the walk with the Lord, but I believe in fornication and I will suck the fuck out of your dick. It's no, but they be like, oh my God, I like you and I want to chill with you. I was like, but you're a Christian though, and you want this lifestyle, and I don't want that, so I don't think we'll work. But they be, I make a mistake for you. You the type of woman I like. I like how you talking and I like how real you is and stuff like that. I don't
And
take
that's such
those
a
men
turn off.
serious. I don't take those men serious as
Yeah.
Christians. Even though I
Well,
still
because
enter,
one thing you
huh?
I was gonna say because they're not holding up to their own values. So that's what it's not attractive.
Well, it's not because of that. I still entertain them. But I say that to say that a lot of guys would come to a woman and say that because they think that's what she's on, when they think that's what time
Oh.
I'm on. And a lot of guys know that Black women want a Christian man. They want a God-fearing man. So I
Hmm.
think they come with this fake rhetoric to try to get in women's good graces. Because if you're really on your walk with God, no way a Jezebel such as myself will sway you. You're going to be in your spirit, man. Flesh is not going to deter you, but they have in their mindset, well, I'm a man and I make mistakes. That's the mistake you should not be making at your age. and you've been a Christian for
Mhm.
how long? And I'm just meeting you. Come on now. But I don't give a fuck. I was like, okay, and we cool. But I just wanted to break the ice and let you know I'm not what you're looking for. But clearly, you don't even whatever you saying you're looking for. You ain't even looking for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with them. It's not a turn off because I expect that from men. I expect them to lie. You know, I think everybody's liars, but I definitely think men are lying, especially when it comes to the dating game, because women are really deceived by their ears. Like if you tell a woman what she wants to hear, she's going to believe it. She loves to look in a fairy tale. And guys are deceptive based on how you look. If you look a certain way, guys are so lustful. That's their weak spot. So that's why people say women will forever wear makeup and care about how they look, and men will forever tell women lies because that's how you get these girls. Tell them lies. So, but what
Hmm.
is that noise? Hello? Are you there?
I'm
Mhm.
here.
Did you hear that?
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Grace, was that you?
I don't think so, but I muted myself just to make sure.
I know that wasn't coming out of Grace. She too graceful. I don't know what the fuck that was, but
Oh.
we gonna rebuke it.
Street yard.
Yeah, I don't forgot what else I was gonna say, child. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. What were y'all talking about? Oh, Cardi B. Shit. So this is what I gotta say. If I was Cardi B, I would feel very arrogant. Okay. I'm already slightly stuck up naturally. And why am I stuck up? Because I was groomed to be stuck up. I was raised to be stuck up. I don't know if you guys understand that, but that's just how I was. And I was raised in a Christian household, and I was raised to believe that I was the favored and I was the most high and all this stuff, right? So I'll be feeling like I'm invincible and shit. But anyway, if I was Cardi B, honey, and I had that money that she had it, can't no Stephon Diggs couldn't even look my way. I look at his ass as trash. Like, nigga, you for everybody.
Mhm.
I will only want a selective guy. I'll be very picky to get in my body, and I'm gonna have your kids. I will be so fucking selective. Man, please. Man, please. But clearly I'm not Cardi B and she's not me. But let's talk about it starting off with you. If you was Cardi B, how differently would you move, or would you move the same way?
Cardi B is from the Bronx, New York, ain't she? Like she is. I don't watch her journey. I guess I'll be moving the same way. I'm from the hood. Now I don't know. She usually should have used the condom, but I just think she had to just a little slip up. He had Offset did her so wrong. She was outside. And everybody likes a bad boy.
Everybody do not like a bad boy. Now I do like bad boys
Mm-mm.
Now
sometimes,
tell a lie
but
if you want
everybody
to.
don't like bad
Tell a
boys.
lie if you want to.
No, everybody don't. I said I've
Let
had
Be
you.
bad
transparent.
guys. I've entertained criminals, but everybody don't like a criminal. I will say that. I know plenty of girls that do not like that type of
Not
You
shit.
even
don't
the
like
criminal. It
criminals
don't even have to be the
now.
criminal. It could be their style. Their
No, KB, I didn't say I dislike criminals now. Shit, I just got on the phone with one. But I'm just saying,
Okay,
everybody.
then you proving my point, Mama.
Okay,
You
but
proving my
that's
point.
me, KP. I'm not everybody, KP, and I still say that everybody don't like a bad boy. Everybody don't want a criminal. Some people have
So
higher
when
standards than me, of course.
I don't
Just
mean
because I
I don't
do it.
mean as a criminally. I mean like bad in his swagger, his posture, his dress, his character, his aura. I don't mean bad like BAD.
Yeah, but his morals is definitely in the toilet, and how he's just going around here doing
Yeah.
different girls.
Yeah. Yeah, his morals. He has
And
none.
then did you hear about the guys that he did these things to?
Yeah, I heard about the guys. And I saw what Grace said. I saw the guys in the locker room. And even the white guy said, Diggs, Diggs, Diggs. None
Yeah,
of them
they
said
paint him as like another Diddy.
right. So I
So
saw
Wow, is it
all
that
that.
bad?
could you date
I
a
don't know if y'all saw that.
He dated Carisha too.
could you date
Carisha
a
like
Diddy? Let's talk about it. Could you date a Diddy?
no, 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 no. I never liked Diddy, y'all. I always thought he was had some devilish stuff with him. Like I thought I'm Biggie was my favorite rapper in the world. Okay, well my mama was a hustler, so Easy E was my favorite rapper, the first one I really liked. But then Biggie was next in the whole like out of everybody in the world. So I always felt like it was some wrong doing in that, and I liked his accomplishments, all the accolades and stuff he had, but it was just something I just always felt like he was bad.
I was
Mhm.
kind of duped, to be honest. He seemed like a family man having all those kids, and with the making the band, like he did seem like a mogul, right? So
Yeah.
E-
I
Even with
when
making the
everything came out
band,
with
I
Cassidy,
started looking
I
at him
didn't
crazy.
get.
He was
What,
mean.
but wait a minute. Oh, that's what I was like. Okay, I'm waiting for my turn. Sorry, go ahead.
So
No, go
Grace said
ahead.
she thought he was nice, but before KP, Grace, I did want to ask you if you was in Cardi B's shoes,
Oh.
what would you do different in dating, or would you move the same way she moved?
So if I was Cardi B, let's see, I remember Cardi B from Love and Hip Hop, right? So I would have been following her trajectory probably the same way, given her upbringing until she got pregnant with the first baby with Offset. I don't think I would have kept the baby. I wouldn't, because I probably would have thought it would have slowed down my career, X, Y, and Z if I would have kept the baby, once he was cheating, like when he came out on stage one time to like apologize for, like dogging her out, that was so embarrassing to me. And she seemed so angry about that. That would have been another point.
Now,
I
Grace,
wouldn't have had waited 3 kids in.
now, why would you want to date Offset?
I well, because if I'm an up and coming artist and he was part of the Migos, they were like hot stuff, I believe. So that would could have been like a cute little industry relationship. So
Okay,
I'm not
industry
faulting her for being with
relationship.
Offset.
In industry relationship,
Yeah.
sure, sure, I give you that. Fake industry relationship, but you actually gained feelings for this dude. You actually wanted to get married to this dude.
Yeah, because as women, I feel like when you play those roles, it's real easy for your feelings to get into it, right? Because those fake relationships, they have real sex, I believe. So I think
You don't have
that
to
those
because it's
emotions still get
Hollywood.
intertwined.
It's Hollywood. Well,
Yeah,
I guess you. It, I don't know if all women are like that. I'm a trans, and I tell you one thing: the umbilical cord to my heart, to my, down there is cut. Okay, so you can give me the best D, bitch. I ain't gonna feel it in my heart. I ain't getting no fucking feelings off of you, off that D. But that's very interesting. I guess I'm definitely different
yeah.
because like
Well,
when
I
I'm
think
at a
biologically
higher,
that is a
if
difference with women.
if I got money and if I'm Cardi and I got all this motherfucking money, I don't want no man. Only time I want a man when I'm feeling broke or I feel like I'm low
Oh,
self-esteem or I just need help or the economy is whooping my ass like it's doing now. Then I want a nigga to make me feel good. But honey, when I'm on my horse, I don't want no motherfucking nigga. Okay? I don't want one.
This
But
is
KP, go ahead. What you say? Let's talk about it.
I said you just as crazy.
Um, the last topic we just talked about. Oh, Diddy. Um, everybody's opinions a little bit different. I've known this man was a monster for quite some time. I've seen this man. I've seen this man be a monster on TV in our face with making the band. I don't know if everybody saw it differently, but I saw
No,
him making grown men.
I saw
I
the
saw him
monster.
making grown men sing in competition in each other's faces. I saw him make grown adults walk across the bridge from one borough to the next borough to get him some cheesecake.
yeah,
I
it's
like this
wild.
man. This man
Yeah,
has done things like I don't think people like when let's think about the Biggie movie, for example, he didn't even hide the shadiness of how he moved. He had the nerve to show us the scene of him talking to Biggie. He was like, Biggie, Your music made $10 million. 1 million of that is yours. Excuse me? How is that okay? Who works like that? How do I get 1/10 of my music? Where? How? What? I knew right there something was wrong, and I was little, and I'm like, wait a minute, huh? Nobody gonna talk about them contracts, and I knew right there nobody was talking about it. This man has been terrorizing the community for quite some time. Even when it came to the whole Young Miami situation, I knew he probably she was probably underemployed. He probably never touched that girl. That's not his type. No shade.
Mm.
That was
Well,
probably why the girl was getting her music. That was
if,
the way
every-
was getting her bags.
if everybody talking about Diddy, this is my take on Diddy. I did not know he really existed. I'm sorry. I'm so naive, you guys, but I never paid attention to Diddy. You know, I did see Biggie Smalls. I did see Little Kim. I barely saw Little C's, but I never saw Diddy. I thought he was just like a hype man dancing, but I never took him serious.
Mhm.
I didn't even know he had money. And yeah, I knew that Sean John, but I don't know. Just Diddy, he just never fancied me. I just never been attracted to him. I just never been curious about him. He did not exist. I've never watching the band and none of his shows. So I just,
Okay.
when they were coming back telling about all this stuff he got, I was like, damn, he got money like that. I never knew. So I was just like, I just never knew who he was, honestly.
And then
Wow.
that same girl, Gina, when I watched her, Tasha K interviewed her, and she was telling the truth on there. All the stuff that she's recanting now.
Is
I
that the one who had her husband?
She was the one living in the basement when Cassie was living upstairs and she was living downstairs. She looks
Isn't
Oh,
like
that the one he has the
Gina, she
baby
is
by?
so and so's baby mama too, right?
she's Gina. He made her get rid of the
Who is
baby.
he says baby mother?
50 Cent baby mother is Joy.
Oh, I don't know Gina then.
Yeah, Gina
He
is
just had a baby. Who was the which one most recently gave him a baby? Because he had a baby on the Cowboy Carter tour. Because he had JT. I mean JT. He had
that's
Carisha
love.
outside.
That's love. That's the new baby. So they saying that Gigi, do you know that? So the baby of love, the mama of love is somebody from his security, like a big security company or whatever. And they saying that he met her from having Kim's house bugged. Is how he met Love's mom.
Mm.
Wait,
That's
I thought Gina was the
no, Gina's
was that
not.
fifth baby?
No, Joy. They all three of them look alike. Okay, Gina, Joy, and whatever Love Mama name is. They're all either, I want to say, they look Hawaiian or Korean or a
They're like
little Asian.
Filipino, right?
Yeah,
Filipino.
Filipino, something like that. All of them look the same. But Gina is the one who was living actually in the house with him and Cassie. And she went on Tasha K and told all this stuff before the lawsuits. But then he got back with her. So she actually one of the people that wrote a letter to the judge like last week or whatever. I seen academics and all of them reading off the letter that she wrote in
Here it
defense
is.
of him. Yeah, and then 50 Cent baby mama, everybody was saying, so I didn't know that 50 left Sierra for Joy. But everybody's saying that she had been into the adult industry, like other rappers and stuff knew her and athletes and stuff. So nobody couldn't believe that 50 like took
Yeah,
her
I
and
heard that too.
really got into a relationship with her and had the little baby by her. And I guess 50 really liked her. Fire. That's his name. So that just
I think your audio, let's talk about it. Uh oh. It frozen. Go ahead, KP.
Oh no, I was trying to figure out who it was. The fifth baby number is Dana.
Hmm.
I was trying to figure out who it was. I thought that was the same girl that Young Miami was arguing with online, but it's not the same girl.
All right. Since we all bring up Diddy, Let's bring up this controversial. What do y'all think about Young Miami writing that letter?
Sad.
Um,
Grace, you want to go first?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just thought it was really sad for her to still like openly be supporting him in that way. Like,
Why?
I
Why?
mean, it just goes to as
What I don't understand is
yeah.
why are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just
Oh,
disappointed. Like, I just hate
oh.
that for her.
But why do you hate it for? Why it sound like you feel sorry for her, like something horrible's gonna happen?
No, because I'm not really familiar with the almost call them the cheetah girls, the city girls, right?
Well,
But I know they had a
let me
couple of
tell you
us.
what they are. They are
Yeah.
prostitutes. They are street prostitutes.
come on,
Gigi.
talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it.
I think
I'm
they're
I'm I'm
talented
just surprised
musical
why
artists.
people be like, "Oh my God, I'm so
This in their
shocked."
music. That's in
That's
their music.
that's their street. I mean, that's their family. They all a part of drugs,
Right, but
alcohol, prostitution. I mean,
It's literally like
you that's like saying, "Okay, I'm so surprised that the Republicans are writing letters for Trump." I mean, that's his party. Why
right, right.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
expect anything else. Well,
Listen, I
Trump
can be a
is such a
lovely Lulu,
horrible
so
person
I'm
and Trump
sorry.
is this, but his people, his Republicans is going to vote for him every fucking time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the sad part about it. It's like turn on your brain. Like she doesn't need to be like Vibe TV said that Young Miami just wants someone to pay her bills. She can pay her own bills. Like she's
Maybe
at a
she don't
position
want to
right
turn her
now.
bills. But maybe she don't want to turn pale. And I think that some people don't realize that we all are different. We all have different morals and values. Maybe you value certain things. Certain things to you is gross or disgusting, but maybe her is not. Just like a lot of girls, they go to Dubai and they get shitted on, right? Now you probably would never do that, Grace, but it's a lot of black girls that's gonna sign up and say shit on me, please.
I mean, and I don't know. I'm grateful. Like I thank God that I haven't even been in a position to get proposition that way. But it breaks my heart that we have people so sick that want to do that to somebody and that would let somebody do that to them. That's
Well,
sad.
the people that want to do it are the powerful people in Dubai, and I think they're Muslim. Isn't people in Dubai Muslim?
um
They either Muslims or Christians.
Well,
Christians or
get us
uh,
Muslims.
caught up.
Maybe they do a prayer before they do that shit.
girl,
That is
Wow.
true.
you trying to get
Uh,
you trying to get struck down. You better stop playing with them people.
Right.
well, hold on. We talking about Dubai. We ain't talking about the Jews. Hell, it's a difference. I can talk about Dubai. You just can't talk about the J people.
Oh, all right, right. I forgot.
Yeah,
They
they
pick
are
and choose.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got their favorites.
But that's life, KP. Everybody picks and choose. Everybody have their favorites.
You
And
right.
people in power, they're always gonna have theirs. People that's poor, they always gonna have theirs. I mean, that is life. Nothing is fair, y'all. I don't know why y'all be thinking the world is fair and everything is gonna be just. That's not how
Mhm.
the world is set up. It's never been
At
fair for
all,
Because
me.
it
It's
should
never
be.
been just
at
for me.
all. So I wanted to
To
give
me
my
that's
opinion
a
on that.
Grace. I don't know. To me, that's a fairy tale. That's not reality. It should be. It's never been a reality for me. So, like,
I feel
I
like
don't
if we
know. I
all
can't
woke up
wrap
and
my head
realized
around
how much we contribute to society, we would, because we sit up here, we fight like we're in Sparta, like it's every man for themselves,
it. It is.
and we give
Yes, it
so much
is
to the
though.
government. We pay for more than our share.
I get what you're saying, but
But
I don't want to lose track because I wanted to give my opinion on the topic that you had brought up regarding Young Miami. I don't think you know how that music really did. Yeah, they did decently, but I don't think they're doing as well as you think they did as far as their music.
Oh,
Even as far as her, even them separately on their own separate
They
endeavors,
pretty
I
good
don't think
from
they've.
where they come from. I'm sorry. Hey y'all.
Hey,
Yes, to an extent, yes, but enough to not enough to be able to maintain the lifestyle that they want to maintain. These are people who've
And
had
so
that's
plastic
why I'm
surgery
saying
and
they could have taken their success and leveled up from there. Because JT seemed like she's like a fashion girly, and she could have gone that route doing something. And I
okay,
don't really
Grace,
know much
let's do
about
it. Let's
Miami.
do it. Let me be Young Miami. Let's role play. Okay, so come for me. Come for me. I'm Young Miami. We role playing. Now, what's up,
when y'all
Grace?
Young
Don't
Miami and
they
JT
have
got
a
into
pod?
it,
Sorry.
When?
did they?
No, 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 no. Not
Okay.
that we know of. It haven't came to blossom yet. Maybe it's gonna be. It hasn't popped to his head like JT and Saucy. Not
Okay,
yet.
because Miami is real close with Saucy. So
Mhm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, so B and B, what do you want to talk about? What's on your mind?
well, I'm up late, y'all. I don't know what time it is where y'all at, but it's 4:36 in the morning, y'all. And I just dealt with a man. I don't know. I just want to, talk about what y'all talking about because if I start talking about some shit, I'm sorry. If I start talking about some stuff,
I
y'all
want
gonna
to
be
hear
like,
what's
girl, go
going
lay
on.
down.
What your man do?
Huh?
I said, I want to hear what's going on with you. What did your man do that got you hot?
Oh God, Grace, it's not my man. It's
you
a
know, man,
man.
it's trade. Let somebody trade.
And no, KB, well, maybe he might be straight. Hell, I don't know. But he's somebody, man, but he not mine. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I just, I don't know. I feel frisky sometimes, right? Because I'm going through some things or whatever. And so, like, I'm always in the house. I don't have a job. It's been really hard for me to find work in this regime and shit and stuff. I'm sorry, Jessica.
Yeah, KP. Just make it short. Can you make the question short?
What you mean? Can I make the question short?
I'm,
I
t- I'm
wasn't asking a question.
KP. I'm sorry. I'm getting these goddamn letters mixed up. B and B and B.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So let we was asking about Young Miami. Young Miami, she sent in a letter to Diddy. And a lot of people are upset with that. What are your thoughts about that? Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised and I'm not upset about that. I understand why people could be upset with respect to how Diddy treated, other people and what we seen him do to Cassie. But at the end of the day, she had a different relationship with Diddy. And, per her words, she didn't experience what Cassie did and the others. So, it's just like if your cousin go to jail and, what I'm saying, he could have killed three
Yeah.
people and you
I
like free
feel
my bro, it's that same stuff.
I feel that same way that you feel.
It's the same difference. Cause trust me, baby, if my daddy right now ran over a nigga in the streets and he went to jail, I'd be like, no, not my father.
But Grace, you feel differently, right? So Grace,
Grace,
I wanted to
Absolutely.
talk to
Lock them
Grace.
up. Throw away the key.
Right. And
really?
I don't care
yeah,
who
that's
they are. Yeah,
so I
absolutely.
I
want to
get it.
I want to role play with Grace for a second, and I wanted to be Young Miami, and I wanted Grace to really talk to me about how she feel. So I'm gonna play Young Miami. Grace, tell me, how do you feel? Talk to me.
Oh man, if I was talking directly to her,
You are. Let's
I
role
would
play.
want her.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So, Carisha, girl, you don't need Diddy, right? And I don't know what's
But
going
who
on with
said
your
I need
finances.
Diddy, Grace? Who I didn't.
I
I never
do.
said I needed him.
I
Okay, well,
do.
hold on,
Why are
KP.
you
Let
wanting
me
him?
handle Grace. I never said I needed him, but I want him, and I have that right. You gonna take my rights away from me, Grace?
No.
No, but see, I don't think it's a situation of your rights. I feel like it's a trauma response for you to be tied to a man
So
like
now
Diddy.
you're my
Because what
therapist,
is he?
Grace. Now you're my therapist.
Maybe. Yeah, you need a
But are
friend,
you
girl,
are you
because
getting
Diddy
paid?
not the one.
I'm not paying you.
It's free.
I don't want it. You're that's unsoliciting, right?
Oh.
Wait, what are you
Grace,
gonna say? B and B.
Grace, why are you trying to get off?
Do it with me, Gigi. Do it with me.
Okay, but we gotta
Yeah,
find something we
feel her
disagree
tap
on
in.
because we agree on a lot of stuff. So okay, let me take it back. So what were your thoughts about JT dissing Cardi B?
I
I
felt like it
didn't
was
hear
well
what was
warranted.
going on with that.
Are you talking to me or
I'm talking to Pete. I don't know what is up with them letters. I can't say B and B.
you can just call me Bimbo.
Okay,
Okay,
Bimbo.
so
Shit.
yeah.
What were your
So
thoughts
like with respect to, JT dissing Cardi, I mean, it was warranted. You know what I mean? Like she, Cardi B album is bumping, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it's been on repeat for me, So like she came hard. So what other way could you really just get out there and fight back other than, getting in the booth? So yeah, it was warranted.
I feel the same way. I don't blame JT for doing it. I think that Cardi B been working on that song for 10 years. And
Girl, you hear me? She
and
had to
B
pull out her big guns for that. My
right.
nigga cheaper.
And
I don't stick
Bimbo
no dildos in his ass.
and
Girl,
JT did that in 3 minutes. I mean, that's the difference.
Um,
Go
I
ahead,
but you
Pete.
know
feel
JT a rapper
I
though.
don't
She
feel like
really
it
write
was
her own stuff.
warranted
Why wasn't warranted?
because I feel like it shows that you've been JT's been gone all this time and you haven't been working on nothing, and that's what you came up with, and it showed no growth. You've been rapping the same since the City Girls, so I don't
No, she
understand why
has
you broke up
not.
with the younger.
Hold up.
Yes, she
Hold
has.
up.
KB, she
Time
be
Yes, she
out.
switching up them
No,
has.
she
flows,
has not.
baby.
Hold
Now,
Yes,
on,
she
Bimbo.
has. Yes,
Wait,
she
Bimbo.
has.
Time out,
It
KP.
sounds the same.
KP, can you please be
That
quiet? KP, will you?
okay?
Let me tell you. I liked the City Girls when they first came out. Okay,
me too.
it was raw. I like that raw, ratchet, gutter shit.
And
But
getting
Hmm.
that
now
money shit.
JT, she's not raw anymore. She's not
Wait,
ratchet
hold on. You
anymore.
don't think she raw no more?
No, she's Hollywood. I can hear the Hollywood in her. She's different. It's still nice, but it's different. It's not
Yeah.
raw. I tell y'all again, my favorite girls, my favorite rappers right now is Mellow Bucks. She raw as fuck. And I love Sizzy the artist. Y'all gotta look up those two. Okay, they're
I
my
am. I
favorite.
know Mellow Bucks, but I don't know who you say.
Sizzy the artist, girl.
Sizzy the
Yeah,
artist. Okay,
earlier I
cool.
tried
But
finding her and
okay,
I couldn't look her up.
So when you say she Hollywood, do you think it's more so the fact that she is like trying to be a fashion girly now too? Like, she was just saying like when she was popping her shit, she was like, my face card just got like 6 figures or whatever. So obviously she on her modeling in her modeling bag. So you think that's why?
No, I don't think it's
Because she
that.
was
I
a
just
scammer.
think
Remember
that
when they first came out, she was a scammer. She went to prison.
yeah, but
So
to me, I think that her experience changed her. She grown, she's growth, and that's okay. But I can hear
yeah,
it in her music. It's growth. I can see it in her style. She's not the same ratchet bitch that's trying to get it out the mud.
Right.
She's been through stuff. She have experiences. She's been walking the runway. She know all these designers. It has changed
Yeah.
who she was. She ain't the same. I know authentic, real, raw shit when I hear it. Okay.
yeah.
And I know when
So
shit
would you rather hear a track
come
from
to
Young
it.
Miami now? Would you rather listen to?
No, I think Young Miami, she just cute. She's a pretty girl. I think she has potential because of her,
Yeah,
but I don't think that she just have the talent for it. But I think she have potential if she really wanted to work on it. But I don't think she really want to work on it, and that's fine because nowadays you don't have to work for it. I mean,
quiet as it's kept.
people blow up based on popularity. I mean, look at Bad Baby. I mean, she can make a fucking record. Anybody can make a
Okay.
record. Okay. Now they about to have
Yeah.
AI rappers. Hell.
They already got AI rappers, girl. And I mean, I've been listening to this one girl. I don't know if her name, what's her name, y'all? Zia. She be singing. And she's so pretty. And you know what I'm saying? Like, hell,
Not you
I'd be like,
supporting the
damn,
robots that's gonna take us out of jobs. It be
I
your own
support them,
people.
KP. I
baby, the
support the
government
AI.
gonna take us out of job, especially if you a nigga. You ain't gotta worry about AI, honey.
Yeah. Let's say, yeah, Jigga. Let's say that.
Oh,
But
I'm sorry, baby.
that's
Jigga.
okay. You said it so raw. I liked it, but you know how YouTube is. But
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Bimbo, where you from? Cause I like
DGF.
you.
I'm originally from Chicago, but I was raised in Dallas.
Oh, I love Chicago mother effers. I don't know what it is about Chicago, but I love Chicago
I
women.
mean, we from the Midwest, baby. I've been watching you for a long time. So, what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, like, I got like just this soft spot in my heart for you. You know what I'm saying? You've always been just so genuine and just like you remind me of myself in the sense of like lethargic, helpless, romantic, and humanitarian. Like you want to see the good in people and you got a good, genuine heart. It can mess you over sometimes, but you're a good person, genuinely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I am a good person. I agree.
Yes, you've always been, no matter, what I'm saying, what gender, whatever, like, you've
Yeah, what
always been
gender
just,
I was, if I was a
you've
man
always
or
been so
a motherfucking
beautiful and just a good person. So, yeah, period. Like, that's just
woman.
facts. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't hate. I appreciate, baby. You know what I'm saying? You set it up. I was just in somebody else's chat the other day because some dude said he left a comment on this dude video talking about, oh, we gotta salute King Payne because he brought the fan out. I'm like, oh baby, you must don't know the Kohino brand beat. Like,
Right.
nah, King Payne didn't do shit with no fan.
Well, hold on. Shout out to King Payne because I don't like people be trying to pin YouTube together, and I ain't never had. I don't want to go there, but yeah, everybody know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody
No,
know
no,
that.
and no disrespect to King Payne too. Shout out to I like him too, but
Just
it was a
ask Tasha K
commenter.
about me. Ask Tasha K about me. She know everybody. Ask Tasha K
Okay.
about me. Hell, okay. Cause Tasha K, she got on some YouTuber. He's a big YouTuber, the gay guy. I forgot his name. But he danced on a pose. What's his name? I
I
forgot.
forgot his name too, but I know who you're talking about. He
But
bald
yeah,
head.
no,
Oh,
he ain't bald head. He always talked to
he
kids.
has
I think
dread.
he got in trouble for. Did he get in trouble for talking to a kid one day? He
What?
Is
I
it
think
like
he was on
Zoe or
James
something?
Charles. He was on James Charles. Because you know how James Charles always have those little boys following him, and I
Yeah.
think he had a scandal like he was talking to those little boys. I forgot his name.
What? Who is it?
Child, I forgot his name. But anyway, he was doing a fan and Tasha K got on his ass, but he was like, he don't
Oh,
fuck.
I know
Yeah,
you're
I
not
got on the
talking about.
commenter ass too. I was
Never
like, nah,
mind. Never
Dreamy.
baby.
mind.
No shade, but you
Huh?
know what I'm saying?
Never mind.
But yeah, he was on
What did I say? Never mind for. I want to be messy.
he was on
You talking about?
Nickelodeon show. But I don't know if it's true or not, but I thought that was one of his scandals. Because James Charles, y'all know him. His scandal was like that too, right?
Yeah, just little boy talking to little boys inappropriately.
Yeah, they PDFs. And I
Yeah.
think he got one of his scandals. He was talking to underage. It's a lot of them talk to underage, and they got those
Child.
fans. But hey, let's talk about. I'm glad you back. What happened?
My phone died.
Oh,
Oh,
I knew it was something.
I had to get to a charger.
I'm glad you got to a charge. I'm glad you were safe. I didn't want any like the Jay-Z Illuminati to get you.
I know that's right. That's why I said, let me go back and
not.
tell my people bye. Let me get to a
Yes,
charger.
yes, yes, yes.
And I went to go subscribe from my other channel.
Oh, thank you. That is so sweet of you. That really is.
Yeah,
So,
God.
Bimbo, we didn't get your opinion about it, and we'll do it. Nicki Minaj, she came out and apologized. Did you hear her apology?
Yeah, I did. And I thought that was so, what I'm saying, respectable of her because I mean, let's be clear. I'm a Barb. What I'm saying, I love Nicki Minaj down, but I also love Cardi too. And I don't pit the two together because I'm old. I'm too old for that. But when they started talking about the children and all of that, it was just I was so disappointed in Nicki because it was like it was Cardi time. Like I said, her album is bumping. You know, uh, the baby's birthday just was here. You're supposed to be celebrating him and worried about him, not Cardi. So when you coming out and you arguing with her and all that, it was giving Jaguar White vibes to me for some reason. I don't know why. It was just like, damn, girl, could you just chill? Like, let this girl live. Like,
Well, I think, from what people are telling me, Bimbo, is the reason why Nicki Minaj cut up is because she went around telling people that she was going to outsell Nicki Minaj. Now, why she had to do that? Why
I
she
don't
have
know. Like I ain't never seen that. I did see Cardi say she was gonna outsell the girls, but I just mean I took it as she, you know what I'm saying, was talking about the girls on her level because she clearly
But wasn't
demonstrated
she
that.
talking to a Barb? Wasn't she arguing you the Barb and said, I'm gonna outsell your fave? Wasn't she arguing with a Barb?
Oh, I ain't know that. Now, if she said that, she was out of her damn mind. But at the end of the
No.
day, it's okay to dream big. You know what I'm saying? What that man say? Think big. You should be thinking big, big. You know, like think,
No,
dream
but
big.
she did that on purpose because she was in an argument with the Barb and she wanted to sock it to a Barb. And it was in bad intention. And you have to remember too, in the past, Nicki Minaj feel like Cardi B was used as a pawn by
She
the
was.
higher ups to destroy Nicki. So there, hold on, wait. So you mean to tell me
Here we go.
you get this hoe in the game, okay? She's still talking her smack.
I
She
don't
can't rap,
understand.
but she in my mother effing industry. And you guys put her up to dethrone me. And now she's talking about she gonna outsell me.
And
Okay.
that never
So
happened.
when the day
I
comes,
don't understand this
hold on,
this
KP, can I finish?
okay.
Can I please? You love to cut me off. You love to cut me off. Can I finish, please? So anyway, you're gonna make me forget my mind. You know my memory is short. But anyway, shit. Hell. God damn it. I'm looking around now trying to find my thought. But
Girl, stop it. I'm older than you.
look, shit, you know I'm 90. Okay, but hold on. So she's talking about she's going to dethrone her. So when the day comes for her to sell and show and prove, it does not happen. So now Nicki Minaj is like, yeah. Her barbs is like, yeah, see, that bitch lied. So of course, Nicki Minaj is going to feel it and pop her shit. She's known to pop her shit. She always popped her shit. She came in the industry popping her shit. So why should she change now? And what's wrong with just popping her shit? I mean, like y'all said, this is rap. This is not Disney. You know, we're not giving out lollipops and candies and cookies and shit. These are
Okay.
rap girls. It's all about ego. Cardi B, all it's about is ego, prostitution, glamorous. That's all it's about. Okay, it's not about uplifting Jesus Christ. It's not about
Oh, it's never
anything
gonna be about that.
right. It's on
Don't
demon
hold your
time.
breath.
It's on demon time. So what do you expect? So KP, please speak.
Um I don't understand where this whole they created Cardi B to destroy Nicki Minaj. I don't understand why how that makes sense. How could that ever make sense? When Nicki Minaj
Really,
came into the
KB?
game, when Nicki Minaj came into the game, she did what she did and she's amazing, but she did not destroy Little Kim. Little Kim was still there. Little Kim's accomplishments is still Little Kim's accomplishments. When Nicki
Period.
Minaj came into the game, Missy Elliott had 6 Grammys. To this day, nobody has 6 Grammys in the category of female rap. We're now in the
Okay, hold
conversation
on,
where
hold on.
wait, hold on. Before I'm gonna let
Hold
you
on, let
finish.
KP
I'm gonna let you
finish.
finish.
Please.
We're now in the conversation now because of Nicki Minaj. Now we're gonna say the Grammys don't matter. Okay.
I never
Who
said
said
Even
that.
that?
though, even though all of those accomplishments happened before Nikki, Nikki still had the accomplishments that she had. Nikki still crossed the boundaries that she had. Nikki still dominated the genres other than hip hop with rap the way she did. That doesn't take away from what she's done. Cardi B coming in with basic raps over Spanish and trap music, making her own new accomplishments does not take away from Nicki's accomplishments or her rap. I don't understand where because Cardi B is here, Nicki Minaj is destroyed. What are we talking about?
Okay, I
How was she
think
destroyed? When has she ever been?
KP, I don't think you understand. Okay, so they're saying the company that's backing Cardi B, they wanted to destroy Nicki Minaj. They wanted to use an artist. They wanted to shut Nicki Minaj up and pretty much dethrone her. Do you
Right.
understand that? Do you
So
understand
th-
if you're in a system, let's just say KP, you're a YouTuber, right? And you're really, really good, KP. So the algorithm is purposely tripping your ass up and they pushing JoJo Brown, which is
Clock
not
it.
half a good as you. they don't do research. All they do is act goofy. But the algorithm and YouTube and everybody and their mama is pushing them because you talk too much.
Come on.
You're somewhat like a
So
Candace
what you're
Owens.
saying,
Wait, KP. You're somewhat like a Candace Owens. You know how Candace Owens, she's a great at what she does, but she's a whistleblower. So that's why they are trying to cripple her now because she talks too much and she can't be controlled.
So
okay.
basically, the machine is gonna wipe you out, baby.
So
Like, you know what I'm saying? The higher
so
powers is
is
gonna
it
make sure that they try to,
so,
diminish you and silence
so
you and put
The
someone else in your place that's willing to be puppeteered.
and
okay.
Nicki
So
Minaj is
which
still here, and that's why she screamed, "Bitch, I'm still here." Y'all have
so
tried to
what you're
wipe me
saying
out and
is
do whatever, and I'm still
which
here.
is which essentially what you're saying is because an artist like SZA was signed, SZA was specifically signed to get Beyonce and Rihanna out of the industry because they want a new Beyonce.
No,
That's
I
what you're
never
saying.
said no. We're
That's
not
the
Mm-mm.
equivalent of what you're
talking.
saying
We're not talking about
because a record label signed a female rapper. They
no.
see that female rappers are marketable now, and they say, "Ooh, Nicki's doing good over there
We're
with
talking
the
about the
Pepsi
masses,
section.
bro. Like the
Let me go over
machine.
here with the Coca-Cola
KP,
and bring up my own female rapper." That means I'm trying to destroy her.
KP,
That's essentially what you're saying.
KP
What's the
is
difference?
KP is personal. It's
How is it
personal with Nicki
personal by a
Minaj.
female
Because
rapper
Nicki
thriving?
Minaj probably rubbed people in the industry the wrong way. So the labels is like, we gonna get you out of here. We gonna put this other
But
racially
well,
ambiguous
hold on.
girl.
What nobody's understanding is
Hold on. Bimbo, because KP not understanding. KP, I don't think you're understanding. Okay, so remember I used the example Candace Owens. So say for instance, you have who else? Amanda Seals, right? She comes into the game. Just because Amanda Seals coming in the game doesn't mean that they're trying to replace Candace Owens with an Amanda Seals. They are going to get someone that they want in that crew, which is Candace Owens, I believe is Sinclair or whatever. It's a part of all right left. I don't know what group she belonged to, but they're doing it right now.
I don't think she know either.
The Republic, no, she knows who's after her because they at first they will offer you money to shut up or but she was like, I don't want your money. But they're trying to take out Candace and Tucker Carlson, for being a whistleblower and speaking against who. So it's not going to become a random person that you're because KP, you're saying like, okay, so the next person to come in, so they just automatically just going to have this conspiracy. They're going to wipe you off because somebody new coming in. No, we're not saying nobody new coming in and they're just going to try to replace a certain person. It is personal with Candace Owens. It is personal with Nicki Minaj. And that's
when did this is what I'm not understanding. But other than the disses that started to become back and forth, when did it become personal specifically?
It was always personal behind the scenes with the masses. Like with the record labels.
This is you're saying it, but you're
doesn't
not
really make
giving me
sense because that's
where's the
he
oomph,
different.
needs
where's the proof?
examples. He needs examples.
Give me examples, give me proof, give me something. You're just saying they're trying to when you say somebody's trying to destroy somebody, that's like realistically speaking, when you say if somebody was to say, I'm giving you $1 billion, I need you to take out Cardi B, I mean take out Nicki Minaj, you're gonna choose Cardi B out of all the female rappers? Realistically speaking,
Yeah, because Bodak
that's
Yellow
who you're
hit.
putting your money behind, or is it just so happened that a stripper that's used to hearing rap music and used to hearing rappers come to the strip club with rap music eventually started hearing rap music and going, I probably know how to put a decent beat together. I probably need
Oh
a couple
wow.
writers, and found her a couple writers and put an album together. And then the shit sold. How is that just I don't understand how it's a whole label just working against one person and no one seems to have any proof or any. It's just somebody saying they're working against her. It's not
But
making
I
no
think
sense to me.
even if, yeah, but I think, I mean, I would say I would give you that there's a conspiracy, like that they wanted to conspire against Nikki. The thing is, Nikki gave it to them with the way she responds to it, because she was running the game for like a whole decade, right? For her to sit up there and even address these girls is what throws her off her throne.
And that's
That
what
and
I
what we
feel too,
see.
Grace. I agree with that. It's like, girl, at this point, at first I was rooting
And
for her.
I
I
don't
ain't gonna
understand.
lie. I was here
But
for the
wait,
reads and the shade, but then it was like, okay, like, what's going on here?
I don't. This is what I'm not understanding. So was it a machine working against you when you tweeted congratulations on your first number one? Was you? You saw the machine working against you at that point, didn't you? Y'all was both dating the same dudes from the group, Migos. So when
Oh,
did you
they
see the
wasn't
machine
both
working
dating the.
against you? When was I don't understand. Nobody's giving me the. I don't. I'm still not getting it.
Well,
Like, where's the?
KP, I got to do my research and I'm going to stock it to you if I decide to do that. Other than that, if it's a Barb out here that know everything, then a Barb, you should come up here and speak for your Barb to
I
Nicki
would love
Minaj
for somebody
history.
to eat me up
Well,
and hit me with the proof, because
KP, I can't finish talking because you keep overtaking me, talking me. So, you guys out there, if you are a Barb and you know Nicki Minaj history and you can come up here and speak without cussing and yelling, I would love for you to come and settle this score once and for all. So KP can go tell all his people, the truth. So yeah. But I can't give it to you like you want me to give it to you, KP. So yeah, I'm going, you
Yeah,
know.
KP stuck in. KP is like he's not having it. He's not here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wait,
just
wait till they try to replace Beyonce in that country. I wonder you gonna be here for it. Are
Chat.
you gonna see it then? Or you just gonna be like, no, nobody is trying to replace Beyonce or sabotage her in the country genre. Nobody's trying to do that.
but that's specifically different. We've
Oh,
specifically seen her
Is
be
it?
kicked out
what's
of
so
country
different?
awards.
Because the Republicans don't see it different.
There, I can show you the videos of them not wanting her, literally banning her from the country stations, not wanting her being at the country stations. I can show you proof of them not wanting her at country awards and
Yeah,
not
we do
wanting her
know
to
that.
perform.
That's factual. We do know that
When I
they
ask
did.
you for the proof of what you're specifically saying, I can't get it. All I'm saying is Nicki Minaj may be Pepsi or Coca-Cola, whatever you want to use her for an example for this analogy. She's Pepsi and or Coca-Cola. Now we have Cardi B, where you have your Sprite. Now we have the little diet, Dr. Pepper and ginger ale with the Lotto and the Sexy Red. Now we got your all little drinks. There's nothing wrong with having little drinks. We all know what our favorite is, but you got your something for the little pretty girls, for the school. You got something for the ratchet people. You got your stuff
So
for the
KB,
cookout.
you
But
sitting here saying honestly that you didn't see how they were trying to put Cardi B above Nicki Minaj when she first came out. You didn't see any of that at all.
No, the girl's
so
rap ability was never
Okay.
there.
you don't
You
see how
can't.
the Grammys try to sabotage her?
Come on, clock it.
That I
You
did see. Yes, yes,
okay.
I did see the Grammy sabotage her. The Grammy conversation and Cardi B conversation is two different conversations. The Grammy
But it's
conversation
not.
happened because you
It's
decided to have
not,
that
baby.
performance over that lady's dead body. Oh, my bad.
Over
I wasn't supposed
whose
to say that.
dead body?
Not you singing it after I said I wasn't supposed to say that. You was not supposed to do that performance with that lady still in that building like that. That was your choice. And then you
Mhm.
said that in your interview that it was your choice to keep performing
Oh
with that lady's body
my.
still in there.
Well,
Gigi, let's role play. I'm Cardi B, you Nicki.
you need a barb. Y'all need a barb. Ain't no barbs in here. So the Cardi
I
B,
am a barb. Pose on.
you not no damn barb.
I am, I promise. I'm a
You can't
Hard to
so I'm
defend.
not a barb.
you can't be no Barb when you just say you like Cardi B's album.
I do. I'm a barb and I
Well,
stand
That
on
means you
that, but I
like
like Cardi
music.
B. Her album is bumping
That
and
means
I
you
don't
a
give a
rational
damn.
person who likes both of them people. And
Bimbo,
Yeah.
you're not a radical barb. We need a radical barb. Okay,
Okay.
so
Touche.
you just a regular barb. We need a radical barb.
I'm an old hoe barb. Got it. She said, "You not a radical Barb. You too
Yeah.
old."
The radical Barbs can know the history and they knew all that. But
And Gigi said, "Go."
I got majority Cardi B people in here than the Barbs. I don't have a lot of Barbs.
Because she's bumping. Have you listened to the album? There's no skips.
No, I that's not my flavor. I don't
Okay,
have
here we go. See, now you a little delusional. Hold on, wait a minute.
no,
Saying there's
I
no skips
don't
is
have
crazy.
okay, KP, I can't have my own damn choice and
I'm sorry.
preference.
No,
I'm
he
not
was talking about
allowed.
me. He said I'm
You know
I
what
wasn't
delusional.
though,
talking about you. I was talking
Gigi?
about him.
Who is
But
him?
Gigi, I think you might be surprised.
I was
Hell
talking
no.
about.
I sound like a man
I
to
was talking
him,
about BMB.
Gigi. I sound like a man
Oh,
to
I'm
him, so
sorry.
he can call me he. I don't give a
No,
damn.
no, no,
Oh, I
no,
apologize,
Bimbo.
BMB. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
No, KP, stop that shit. What is up? What in this going on?
Hold on. Let
It's
me
okay. I've been
apologize.
smoking. Look,
I
y'all.
assume Bimbo's
It's
pronouns.
been a night for me, so I'm pretty sure I'm giving very
No,
much so
Bimbo
manly.
sound like I mean, she sound like a woman.
That was
Hell,
mine.
And
but she don't sound like no goddamn man. Ain't nothing close to it.
That's my fault. When Bimbo initially came on here,
Oh,
it started off. She was talking about a hookup, and I said trade, and she's like probably. So I assumed that it was a gay man who was on the conversation with.
oh.
So what I
I thought
apologize.
your
damn.
ass was throwing shots at me. I just wanted to get it clear.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Because
Fair. Fine.
well, hold on, Bimbo. Let me talk to KP. Because KP, I was the one that said, Cardi B is not my flavor. The album.
No, I didn't. I understand that. That's not a
Oh,
problem.
you didn't.
What
Oh,
Bimbo
I
has
thought you had
said.
an issue with me
No,
saying.
Bimbo said it was fire, no skips, and I was like, no, I liked the album, but saying it was fire, no skips is kind of crazy. Hold up, there was a couple
Oh,
of skips on there,
oh.
but I do
Well,
like the album.
like, okay, I listen to some songs, but like I said, my girls are mellow and sizzy. I'm not stuck on them. I can't listen to other artists. The other artists I listen to or the voices I like. I like Ken the Man. I told you guys that. I like Libra Jolie. She from Texas as well.
Mhm.
I like Millie Million. She from Detroit. But Cardi B, I used to like her in the beginning, but I don't know. It's just not my style anymore. I've listened to some of the songs on the album. They okay, but I can't tell you none, and I haven't went back to listen again. And
Oh,
I'm not into like I don't fall for popularity like a lot of people does, but even Nicki Minaj, I haven't listened to her music in so long time. Like it's been years since I played Nicki Minaj on my playlist. So popularity, just because a person popular, it doesn't move me. I really have to like you,
I
So it's
respect
no
that, but
popular
I genuinely
girl
like the album. I
that I
genuinely
really
like the
listen to.
songs.
I don't listen to. I will listen to a single, but I've never listened to an Ice Spice album. I've never listened to a Lotto album. I'm just not. I don't know. They just don't move me. But Mellow Bucks, like I listen to all her shit. Sizzy the artist, I listen to all her shit. I just like who I like. So
Period. And
I
that's okay.
some Ice Spice songs and some Lotto songs. I like the Lotto and Cardi B. I like when they did that song together. Um, Cash Dow. It's only a
Yeah, I
few
like Cash
songs
Down.
I like. Yeah, but I've never bought a Cash Dow album and listened to her whole album. But
Really?
uh-uh. My
But
Okay.
favorite
he's
song of
not really
Cash
an
Doll
album artist.
is for
I can
these,
understand that.
these niggas for everybody. Her first song. But other than that, to me, she haven't had a song that topped her first song that I liked about her. These niggas
What
for
about
everybody.
Dreezy? Y'all remember Dreezy?
I don't, that's not my type. That's not my type. So I know who you're talking about, and I think I
And
listened
Tink.
to her, but I don't even remember her anymore.
I get
That's
you.
cold.
No, it's
But
not call. I'm just saying I can't tell you nothing about her because
but
she doesn't do anything for me.
Okay. Got it.
But it was a girl that I did like, but I don't know what she does now. Like I stopped listening to her because sometimes with people not doing anything new, that to me they just phase out. But she had like this feminine
Yeah.
voice, and I forgot her name. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I think she's from New York. She has such a feminine voice, and it's so soft, And when she rap, it sounds like she's whispering sometimes.
Lady London.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah,
I
Lady
love
London
her.
eats. She
I
does.
like
She
her.
eats.
I like her lyrics. I just like her style. I like how smart she is with her rhymes.
Yeah.
But she's just not feeding me though. She's not like I don't know anything new. I mean, I haven't searched for her either, but you know, I do like her.
Yeah,
Gigi, I
I ain't
have a
gonna lie.
question.
The older I get, I find myself listening to older music, like from back in the day.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not saying I listen to older music. I do listen to older music, but I really don't. Mello and Sizzy, they're new girls, but they're not in the
I
mainstream.
gotta write that down, Sizzy,
Yeah,
because you keep
Sizzy the
saying that.
artist. Yeah,
You
don't
said
die
what?
about that dick. Sizzy the artist, don't die about that dick. Don't die about that dick. It's best you bitches pop
Sizzy.
out
How you spell it, Gigi? Is it like Sizzy, like
S
SIZZ?
I Z Z Y.
Okay, yeah,
Sizzy
I
the
got it.
artist. Uh-huh. You should listen
Oh
to
yeah.
Pressure. Pressure by Mello and Sizzy. When I'm telling you those two girls on that song Pressure, they came out hard for blazing. Okay. I love those two bitches. I just get hyped listening to them. They just motivate me. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Period.
like I can take over the world when I listen to them.
I'm
But
finna get
yeah.
into it.
Yes, get into Sizzy the artist. All right, I love her shit. Maybe she's not for everybody, but it is what it is. But yeah, so KP, I guess Grace. I know you liked the album, KP. Grace, did you like Cardi B album?
Um, I I didn't necessarily like it,
Oh,
because I'm not really a huge Cardi B fan, but I respect the album for like I feel like she put a lot into it, and I think it is a good body of work from her.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, as long as her fans like it, I feel like she did a great job. To me, as long as you make your core fans, if they love it, they appreciate it, work well done. I think she, like you said, Grace, I think she worked really hard on it. So
Yeah.
that's all I got to say
And
about
I think it was a song with Lizzo where it sampled "What's Going On." That was really
Yes.
unexpected from her, and I like that.
that. Hmm.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna
To
cap. I
to me,
cried
to
listening to
me,
this
I was
album on a couple of songs.
I'm
to me,
sorry,
I'm
Bimbo. Say that
surprised of how
again.
much hip hop was on it. Like I was expecting her to try to like go more of a pop route or like even with her Latin roots and she knows like her using the Latin market was a safe market for her to only use one song and not like use a whole bunch of songs. I was really like I gave her props for that. Now some of
Yeah,
that
she
she
really
probably should
was good
have
with
because
it.
some of them flows and them raps on there is a little ooh, but to me, she gives major props for that for her actually trying to make a rap album.
Hmm.
Because a lot of the girls say it's rap music, but it's a lot of pop music going on. So,
Yeah, for sure. But she did her big one though, for sure.
Hmm. So what else do you guys predict? Since we talking about albums, did y'all listen to Doja Cat album?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I didn't like it.
Okay, Grace, why didn't you like
I've
it? It
heard a
was
little
from
bit.
it was from an
The
'80s
thing is,
thing,
I
right?
like.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Grace, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say I haven't had a chance to like look into it and like listen to the whole body, but from little snippets every time I went to click on the song, I didn't want to finish it. Like I wasn't really with the vibe. But
Yeah.
Bimbo, you were saying it's 80 or somebody was saying 80s. I don't know anything about the project.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like a 70s, 80s type of vibe and it's not hitting. It's not one of Doja's best, artworks for me. So no. And then when I looked at the video for one song, it was just giving me very much so soft corn. I was like, okay, yeah, too much.
Oh, okay.
KB, did you listen to Doja Cat album?
yes,
Your
I
thoughts?
like it. It makes me want to shop at H&M and Macy's.
Mm.
How did I know he would? That sounds that's yeah, good answer.
Now, for me, I feel like she
Please.
did a great job going back to that time frame. I like the visuals. I think she looks so nice, and it seemed like she really had fun doing it. I have not gave it a chance. I have not listened to it. I haven't tried to as of yet, just because it's not really. It's not. I don't know. It's not giving me alert. That's not where I'm at in my life. Want to go back in that time, but it looks
Right.
nice. And to me, she remind me of like certain artists like Lady Gaga and Beyonce. Like for me,
Oh
one time
yeah.
Lady Gaga was my favorite artist. One time Beyonce was my favorite artist, but it was
Hmm.
only when they were doing a certain genre of music. But Lady Gaga, she likes to change her shit, and when she change, or Taylor Swift, when they change
Yeah.
up, I don't follow them. Like I only like you for the character that you're playing, but then when you're playing a different character and you're doing a different genre with your album, I'm the type of person I'm going to fall off, and I'm probably not going to be that interested. Um, Lady Gaga. Oh my God, the Fame Monster and the album before that, I love that shit.
Yes,
Poker
God.
Face.
I have
Oh my
beautiful artworks. Beautiful
bad,
artworks.
bad romance.
Baby.
Caught in a bad romance. Dun, dun.
Hmm.
I want that dun, dun, dun. Okay, man, I used to cut up in the club with that. I love that. But then she changed up and she was trying to, you know how certain artists do. They want to do this, they want to do that. And I didn't follow her. Like I cut off after the Fame Monster. I just stopped listening to her.
Yeah.
But I did love her at that time period. And she was my favorite then. But then she stopped being my favorite. Same with Beyonce. When she did certain albums, my favorite was her first solo and then the second one. And you got the green light. Ha ha ha, do what you want to.
Yes,
Go,
I was
Okay.
listening to that
go.
yesterday.
All that shit. I love that album, whatever, I love that.
Hmm.
I love that era of Beyonce, but then when she changed, I don't know. Like, I know it's for the LGBT people, or but I didn't care for that. That was not one of my
Renaissance?
favorites. And then this country stuff, I'm not into that. So, like, I really
Her.
dropped off from Beyonce. Um,
No.
yeah, girl, yeah. And Taylor Swift. Okay. My favorite album was Revenge. It's like two sets of albums I love from Taylor Swift. And that's the 1989. I love that album. And then it's another album she did with the Revenge or whatever. Maybe it's three. But my God, Bad Blood. I still listen to Bad
Yes.
Blood. Now we got Bad Blood. Look at what you done. Now we got Bad Blood. Hey,
Yeah, she ate on that.
and then it's this other album I like, and I listened to that whole album, and to me, that's no skips for me. I forgot the name. I think it's called Revenge. I think it's called Revenge. But I love that Taylor Swift. But then Taylor Swift, she does country shit, and I'm not into that. So when Taylor Swift she does her new stuff, I'm not into none of that stuff. So
Oh,
I'm not.
you're right.
So I'm only into people on certain times. I'm not gonna follow you ever. Like if Mellow
Okay.
Bucks, when she get mainstream and they're gonna probably change her, when she get more Hollywood, I'm probably not gonna be a Mellow Bucks fan anymore. I'm gonna change because it's different. And I understand, just like for me, when I was Jessica Kahino, when I was doing Jessica Hynor and I changed, people changed off because my brand changed. I have changed my brand plenty of times. So when people drop off, I get it, because I probably would do the same thing if I'm not giving what I used to give.
Okay, yeah. I think, well, you know what? That kind of brings up the question with Rihanna because I feel like she's one of these girls who's had different eras, but I don't feel like I've gone in and out of Rihanna's eras. Like I feel like I followed all of them.
Mm.
Yeah, she was
Uh,
like, a
I
staple and
know
very
you
much so
lying.
cemented.
I'm trying to think what album did I not like from Rihanna. I can't. I'll be honest with you. I can't tell you. I think Rihanna, she always did like around her same genre. To me, she didn't go off, too far left or too far right. It seemed like she always stayed this bad girl image.
Uh,
KP, tell us,
No,
what
she
are
was
your
like the
thoughts about
island girl.
what are your you said she was a what girl?
Wasn't she like the island girl when she came out? It was like Pond the
this is what
Replay
I
and
was like.
all that.
That's
And it's
always been her strength is singing island music. Yes, but I feel like she's done a couple of sounds. She's done like there's been R&B, there's been pop, there was been the EDM, like the dance, like
Yeah.
fist pump
yeah,
white music. There's the piano music where they did 4 or 5 seconds and stay. There's been a couple of genres. No
Well,
shade.
I love KP because KP be know what
Diamond.
he's talking about. And you're right, KP. She did, and I like all of her genres. I don't know why I don't like everybody else genres, but I like all her genres. From the island person you talking about, she becoming to the bloody person she becoming. I like all her shit. You know, I do. I can't think of one album or one genre. I was like, nah, I ain't feeling her right now. I like all her stuff. Thank you for that clarity, KP.
I feel you, but we're not gonna pretend like Talk was a good album. That's neither here nor there.
It was most definitely a good album. I still listen to it.
I
That's just
gotta
you,
go
baby.
back
That's
and
just
listen.
you.
I have to go back and
And
listen
I'm
to it.
okay with that.
I don't know what album that is, so I gotta go back and listen to it. I don't know.
I understand and understand. Out of all of those albums, that's gonna be the album that you're gonna feel the same way about.
Mm-mm. All right, so what should we talk about tomorrow, y'all?
What's going
Mhm.
on?
Nah.
I guess
Interested
whatever.
in like a political show, but I don't know. Are you interested in that at all,
Yeah,
Gigi?
Grace, but it has to be on my other channel, the Breakdown Play. Grace, would you come over there
Okay,
and join me on the Breakdown Play and we can talk about all politics? But on this channel, I'm
sounds
not going to do
good.
the politics stuff.
Yeah, because baby,
Okay.
that'll have you depressed for real.
Yeah, and once you get into that algorithm, it's hard to get out of those algorithms. So that's why I have so many different channels now. I don't know if
You
I can
should
pull them
teach
up.
us about YouTube, like, cause I'm new to you. My first video was the popped out with the wig and the old lady filter, right?
Oh
So
yeah, let
you
me.
know
Should I bring that back up? Do y'all want to see it?
it was hilarious. But I was
I
gonna say you
sure
should
will.
teach us more
Oh,
about the
that could be a cute
algorithms
little
and all that
Halloween
kind of stuff.
special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but a lot of people didn't know where that was coming from either. But yeah, that came from me being rebellious against my audience forcing me to show face. So I wasn't gonna give them my face, so I gave them a fucking face.
Petty.
Huh. Let's go back to Mary Lane. Let me put and this time her name was not Gigi, her name was Ruby May, I believe. I think I was going
Yeah, Ruby May, Mary Alice.
yeah. Okay, so and I'm surprised it went so viral. Well, it got 6K views. Okay. So yeah, this is what I did. Now I don't look like this, but let's do it. You ready?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
come on, baby.
There we go. There we go.
And she was still muggy. She was still
Yeah.
muggy.
6K.
Overall mother.
6K likes. 6K likes. Let's go. You bitch was looking for me. Here I go. I heard you bitch was looking for me. Here I go. I heard you bitch was looking. Man, I was. Put the damn coat down. Stay off
Okay, I heard you bitches was looking for me.
down. Off the drug. Get off them goddamn drugs, nigga. You better let go. Nigga! Where is my goddamn money, nigga? Nigga! Give me that goddamn money, nigga! I want my money now, nigga! Stop with the act! Take that goddamn phone up! Take that goddamn phone up! Man, I was just acting unhinged for real. And I was loving every bit of it. We having a good conversation on the phone, right? Okay. Now I did hear some strange things, but I thought, listen here, okay?
She's working on.
Shit. I saw already told some.
So
Let me
Gigi,
tell
all
you
of
something,
this, I thought
baby.
this was hilarious and
You
wonderful.
ain't no folks to clap for you, you gonna die of old age waiting. You better clap for yourself. Shout for. Already told some of the family members. So why was my. I saw somebody from my past. Let me stop. Hold on, let me get out of here. Listen, let me get out of here. Okay. Okay, listen. Time out. You know I'm an actress. Shit. Okay.
Naturally.
So you know I put on. So yeah. But these are my channels that I have now. Now this is my personal channel. Oh, how you guys doing? What's going on? Party. So this is my personal channel. I just created it not too long ago. All over here is just like personal stories, no celebrities, no nothing, just personal story. I did this earlier today. I would try to figure out who she's talking about, but I didn't know which nigga she was talking about. But, and what did she say in the text? She ain't say shit. She was just asking me about him. Like, so were you guys this? How long have you guys been talking? She was like, these niggas ain't shit. Like, she was like dogging his ass. And I guess she wanted me to jump on a bandwagon dogging his ass. And I guess she was like trying to make me feel like he played me, but he can never play me because I'm not with none of these niggas. They're just friends. I have no feelings with none of these niggas. Okay, they're just associates or friends, you know? So I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? And like I said, a lot of these friends I've been knowing for 5-7 years. You know what I'm saying? They got bitches coming in and out all the fucking time. They are in and out relationships all the time. I don't give a fuck. I'm always here. I've been here. So in this video, I was talking about this girl. She called me trying to tell me about my friend. Now I've been knowing him 8 years. I've been knowing him longer than she has. Like I have guy friends, right? And they go through phases where they're in relationships. But I mean, well, I don't know what else to say about it. But anyway, she called me trying to tell me about this guy. And I just wouldn't budge in. She wanted me to be like, oh my God, he hurt my feelings too. But, you know, I go into that and the main story was I don't care for that friend anymore just because he is dating a ratchet girl and she's very obsessive and she's very crazy and she has stalked me and called my phone and harassed me so much. And it's like, dude, you never dated ratchet girls before. Like, what the hell? Like, what is up with this one? So it's like I have to cut him off now because I like to date guys that have a type. And I don't want to deal with ratchet hoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So that was that video about, and I just went through something like that. But let me go back to what do y'all got to say about that?
I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you.
What would you expect then? Oh, what do you mean? What part? The breakdown play? Yeah.
Well, wait, so I thought Jessica was another character, so I didn't think you were gonna say that those were personal stories.
Oh, with Jessica Kahine over there, yeah, those are personal stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, what you guys say about my personal? Okay, so this channel right here, this is where I try to do politics, like I'm new to it. So it's been
Okay.
a challenge. I just, it's been a challenge. But yeah, I'm trying to get in this thing. You see, I got Candace and all them. And every once
Oh,
in a
I
while,
heard about the lawsuit with Ray J. That could be something you talk about because I'm not sure what's going on with that.
oh yeah, the Kim Kardashian. Yeah. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
we can do some stuff over here, because I want to keep it more politics and talk about MAGA and all this stuff. And I
Okay.
need help. So if you can help me with that breakdown play channel, that'd be excellento. Yeah. Now going back to I guess Jessica, else were you saying? Were you saying anything else?
Oh, no, I'm just, like I just love that you have all your different channels like to express yourself Where because I think some of us were so multifaceted, right? And I just love that you're like leaning into every part. You're not choosing one or the other.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. You get me. Yes. KP, what you got to say? I know you always got to say something.
And you know I was, so I was saving mine for last because you know I was
Okay,
the one that.
I'm gonna listen. I'm listening.
I disagree with dating people with a have a specific type.
Oh, on that part. Okay. Oh,
I feel some
okay.
type of way
Break
about
that
that.
down. Break that down.
Okay, I feel like, well, this is only for me personally. I don't. I personally don't date people that specifically only like specifically people that look like me, act like me, dress like me, because I feel like I'm gonna end up constantly seeing motherfuckers that you done messed around with. Excuse my language, because you choosing people from the same situation. I don't want to even. I don't even want to be nowhere near. Like I feel like that's weird in a sense. Like when everyone has the same like Spanish dude number two, black dude number three, build archetype. It feels weird. It feels like a fetish almost.
Well, I like that weird stuff, and if it's a fetish, then I got a lot of fetishes because I only date a certain type of guy. So I fetish guys then because I only date a certain type of guy. And I like date my certain type of guy. I feel comfortable and I feel my whole life people have always trying to get me to date outside my box. And I've done it and it's the biggest mistake I've ever made. But I like my comfort zone and I like to date guys that have a type. I like to know if you cheat with me, at least I know the type you're gonna cheat with me on and it's not out of pocket, you know. And I like for you to mess if you gonna guys gonna cheat and guys gonna do what they want to do. And these are not even my boyfriends; these are my friends. But if I'd rather for you to mess around with a girl that have my same mentality, my same moral set. I don't want you to date ratchet hood rats like a Cardi B that's gonna cuss me out, that's gonna try to find out and all this stuff like that. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want you. If you entertain that, and then if you allow a girl to talk to you any type of way, and you don't control anything, you're not. You know, I don't want to date any guy like that. That just allow a woman to, emasculate him and just do what she want to do with him. I like for a man to always be in control of everything, especially the girls that he is with. And if you can't control, then I don't want you. And with this guy, he usually have everything control. I never have to worry about shit, being his friend. But this past, I don't know if he's getting older and he's lonely now and he's thinking about relationships, but to put up with that, I was like, nah, I can't deal with you. Kate, Grace, what are your thoughts about types? Do you like dating guys that have a certain type? Do you date certain type of guys, or you like to be open minded?
And at this point, I'm 4B. I think what is it? 4B is like you don't date men, you don't have babies with men, you don't talk to men. Like but, I don't know, like, if I'm out and about or a coworker or somebody, but, I don't like, men aren't fulfilling relationships for me, so, I don't really talk to them.
Hmm. But what about okay, I'm sorry. Should I say girls?
No, so I guess I'm more like aromantic at this point.
Okay. So you only gonna date guys if it's romantic.
No, what I'm saying is, like, a lot of men don't respect women, right?
That's
So,
true.
I'm not attracted to somebody who doesn't see me as an equal.
Oh, so you're a feminist.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. I know that's right. Now, okay, think about me is I support the feminists. I uplift the feminists. But when it comes to my relationship, I don't want to be a feminist.
Yeah. I'm kind of like that too. Because it's not fair for women. So I'm not going to go 50-50 with a man when the world isn't 50-50 for me. That's stupid.
Yeah, but that's a feminist. Everything equal.
Well, I'm not like super into like the different types of feminism or whatever, but I think there is a type of feminism that makes allowance for the difference in, pay and all that kind of stuff. So like, if like it's what would it be like equity over equality? Where it's not going to be fair like you said, right? So it shouldn't be equal in the sense of 50-50 because life isn't 50-50. And I don't know. That might not even be feminism. Though.
Oh, I thought feminine is everything equal. Maybe I got it wrong.
No, well, that's what I'm
Mm.
saying. What I'm talking about might be a little different than feminism because I've heard it's like feminism and like womanism and all these different things, and I don't really label myself to be honest with you. I just live life, and I'm a live and let live kind of person.
Got it. Okay. Well, KP, in your relationships, do you do 50-50? How do you doing?
It depends on the situation and the scenario. I
You
tend,
you seem like you treat your person really, really good. It seem like you, I don't know. I could be wrong, but you seem like you're so nice and you're so gentlemanlike and you just try to be so fair and so good to a person. It don't seem like you try to take over a person or nothing like that.
yeah. Sometimes it kind of gets to me in situations I don't want to be in.
Yeah, you sound like a type of guy you like you're too good to like God, a lot of people just don't deserve you, KP.
Oh, do people treat you like a doormat?
I don't know about that. What I do feel like what happens is I get myself into situations where people think that's a possibility. So what ends up happening is my reaction is always, well, see, you know how they say when somebody hits you, you hit them back to make it equal. You know what I mean? When somebody hits you, you hit them back. I can't just hit you back because the way the scenario went is you tested me and you tested my masculinity. Now
Oh,
I have
you
to break you
evil.
down.
You so
You feel
evil
me?
shit.
Because I wasn't
I
trying to
thought you was
be, I wasn't
nice.
trying to be.
In a
I
romantic
am nice.
relationship?
I am nice, but the problem is once someone tries to test my testosterone, I now have to prove that not only are we not equal, I'm above you because you've now tested me in that way. You understand what I'm saying? I'll play the passive role. I have no problem playing, you know, compromise and communication. But once things turn into a level where we're testing each other, understand you're going to lose.
Okay, well,
Um,
So what
KP,
do you see as a test?
KP. Do you date men, women? What do you date?
it depends on what day it is.
Okay, so you go both ways. Okay, do you like one better than the other?
Yes,
Who do you like better?
I definitely. I mean, I say definitely. As of lately, I've liked women more than I've liked men
Why do you like woman better than you like a man?
because as of lately, there's been more situations where I've been able to be more open and more communicative.
Oh, so when you with a man, they don't allow you to be open in communication?
Yeah, no, that's not really. That's where that goes.
What type of men have you dated in the past?
Um, I kind of like nerd. I like them nerdy.
Do you consider Elon Musk a nerd?
Um, no. Well, yes, but no, not really.
Oh, okay. Got
That's
it.
that's that's one of those people that like comes from money, so he's like spoiled. He's kind of in the category of spoiled, and because he's rich, he thinks he can stay and do the stuff that he wants to do.
Uh,
Yeah, I
so,
can't think.
okay, the men, do you like in the past, were you dating masculine men, feminine men?
I didn't. I didn't really care.
Either or?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So with girls, do you date feminine girls or masculine girls?
Uh, I wouldn't really call them a feminine or masculine. I prefer women that's opinionated.
Opinion.
I wouldn't say masculine. Like, if anything, the way I would describe the women I like the type of women that if if we go somewhere and something's wrong with my food, she's spazzing about my food. Because why the fuck is his food not right? That's my type. But she's not necessarily like masculine. I feel like if anything, I like an opinionated
Mm, okay. So do you want to get married?
one. Part of me did at one point, but I'm starting to feel like it's not really realistic.
Do you want to have kids?
Nah, I would rather adopt.
Why? Why do you want to adopt when you like women? You have the ability to reproduce.
I can't see myself raising the way the world is. I can't see myself like from my own about my own. I'd I'd go to jail about my.
But you okay with adopting a child. So you're
Yeah,
gonna love them less than you would do your own?
not at all. Bring them out. Bring them. You could possibly bring them out of a bad situation. You feel me? Good education,
Yeah, but you
nice
just said
clothes.
your own you'll go crazy for. So why won't you go on for your
I
adopted child?
mean, yes, to an extent, for me to create something in this world where there's so much destruction, I feel like is almost is almost selfish. I feel like I understand where people say, "Oh, I want to leave my mark on the world." I'm kind of like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do it the best I can with what I got.
Mm.
To an extent, thinking making more children is going to help do anything is kind of like,
So KP, do you like more black women or Latino women?
I prefer black women.
Okay. Did in the past, did you prefer black men or Latino men?
Like, man,
Latin men? Okay.
yeah.
Why Latin men over black men?
Um. Well, as I was growing up, those was the ones that was like more so out, and they was spending the money.
Oh. So black men, you don't think they be out?
No, not to say that. Just where I was during the time period where I specifically, like me, I grew up in like Washington Heights, so that was like where that's what's around me.
Got it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, are you tired of me grilling you, KP?
Nah, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Grace, you got any questions for KP about his dating life?
Well, the what is it, butterfly baby? They want to know how old are you, KB or KB?
I'm 31.
31.
And you tired of dating already?
Not necessarily. I just gotta. I'm using some time on me because I feel like everybody's in this like hypersexual phase. Which don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with a good time. But I feel like there's been times where I've had my little sneaky link situations, and I've had like a brother or a cousin say, "Oh, let's do a trip and let's go somewhere." And everybody's bringing somebody, and I'd be like, "Oh, let's go to such and such. Come with me on this cabin trip." And it's like, "Why would I do that? We don't do stuff like that." And I'm like, "Oh, damn! Wait a minute, hold on. You can come get the 9.5, but you can't. You don't want to go on a trip. Wait,
But
what?
KP, you can make your own rules. You can have your own friends and do that. You
Yeah, I
just
get
need to
that,
be
but
around. It's a
when
lot
I
of
had
married
situations like
people.
that, that made me reevaluate how I went about
Well, it
how I
shouldn't.
go.
It shouldn't. It's a lot of married people out here that does that type of stuff all the time. So that should. So are you close with your parents?
Uh, kind of.
That don't sound confident.
I mean, me and I have a good relationship with my mother, but it's not like great. It's not amazing, but
Why your relationship not good with your mama?
it's just not the best. Like we just don't have that kind of relationship that certain people have. Like I've seen certain people get like
Is she
super
Latin?
close. No,
What is
she's
she?
black.
She black?
Hmm.
And what's your daddy?
Black.
Are they both black?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you was Latino or something. KP,
Uh huh.
you don't got no Latin in you.
Not at the moment.
Okay, you full black.
Hmm.
KP. Mm.
The
Did
Latin
anybody
probably
else
the
thought
Latin
he
is
was
probably somewhere.
Latino? Press one if you thought he was Latin. Press nine if you knew he was all black.
One.
Yeah, I know a Latin when I hear it. Shit.
It's because I grew up in Washington Heights. I'm telling you.
I don't believe that, but if you want to be black, so be it. Mm-mm. So, do your mama want you to marry a woman and have kids?
Um, Probably.
Does she know you like men?
Yeah.
Did you tell her? You ain't tell her, did you?
Hell no, I ain't talking.
No.
Somebody beat me to it.
Oh, somebody outed you?
Yeah.
Did you deny it?
Mm, it wasn't that kind of out. There was no way I could deny it.
I mean, you could just say the devil made you do it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No.
God, it was
Well,
photos, videos. I couldn't
that's
deny it.
fine, but you could always say, I want to go back to God and get my life right because I know this ain't right. You could have said that if you wanted to. They always will buy it.
But it wasn't one of those situations because we never had that kind of. It just wasn't one of those situations. It was actually when it happened, there was just like, so this happened, and then there was like silence, and then after like the 90 seconds of silence, it was, so you're gonna pay my phone bill? And I
Your
was like,
mama
yeah, I'm gonna pay the
said,
phone bill.
your mama said you gonna pay her phone bill?
Yeah,
Why are you paying your mama phone bill?
because that's my mama.
I thought she's supposed to take care of you. Shit.
Sometimes it don't work like that.
I see.
But anyway, that's kind of how the world works sometimes.
Well, how's your relationship with
Um,
your daddy?
um, it's not really. I don't really have a relationship with him.
Do you know who he is?
Yes,
Uh,
yes, I know he is.
he
He's
just
a
don't want a relationship with you?
nah. He he's oh he's arrested. Like not arrested. He's
In jail.
locked away. No, I was trying to figure out a nice way to say it. He in a crazy house, child.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know how else to say it. I was trying to figure out a nice euphemism, some nice way to say it. Like, he's in a crazy house.
I'm sorry to hear that. How are you dealing with that?
Um, I mean, I'm alright.
Do you go visit your dad?
Nah,
Oh, you just don't want to see him in that state?
nah, we don't have that kind of. Before he was got in that situation, we didn't have that kind of relationship.
Did you try to fight for it?
Um, at one point, yes.
Mm. You just gave up.
Not necessarily. Like once I realized, like you know, the brain, like he's not necessarily all the way there. It's
Uh-uh.
like, you know,
Is it hereditary? What he got?
hell, I hope not.
Have you looked at his history? Like, what are his grandparents? And have you looked into your father's family? What they got going on with them?
That might need to be something I need to look into because I actually haven't.
You don't keep in contact with his side of the family?
No,
You don't want to. You don't want to get to know them. They're your
I
blood.
mean, this. I think at one point in time when I was younger, my mother had made attempts, but that's kind of like me randomly one day. Hey, do you have any of those people's numbers from like 10, 15 years ago?
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, it's awkward.
It's awkward, but you only live once, right? So these are
Right.
the individuals that are blood related to you, and you only live on this planet one time. So this is the opportunity to do it. Why not? I mean, the least they can do is try to shun you. And if they do that, okay, but at least you tried. You made an attempt. But that's if you want to do
Yeah.
it. If you don't have that desire, then you don't have that desire. Do he have any other kids? Or you the only child?
He has one other child.
Do you keep in contact with that child?
No,
By choice? You just don't want to?
no, not necessarily by choice. I didn't find out till like later on. So it was like we were already like the we were already like estranged. So there was no way. Like we
Mm,
were separated. We was already like the mothers were already my mother and her mother was already like far away from each other by the time we both was born. So it was like it
uh-uh.
was different that.
I got a sister. I got a few sisters and brothers from my daddy. And I had this one girl. She hit me up recently. And she was like, "Oh my God, you're gonna be an auntie, and I'm pregnant, and all this." I haven't talked to her ass in years, child. Okay. And I was like, that is so nice for her, like to keep me informed. She's pregnant. Woohoo! I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Please keep me updated, right, child? 1 minute later, why she gonna send my ass a list of what she need from Amazon and a
Oh
place to
no.
donate? I said, I know you lying. I know you lying. All this
Mm-hmm.
shit was for me to donate or get that on that fucking list. Okay, I knew
Mm-hmm.
it was awkward. You haven't talked to you in years. You didn't get my input when y'all made this goddamn baby, but now you want me to be input and get you some fucking shit on your fucking baby list. Uh I don't know who told them I'm a fool, but I said I'm just gonna pray for y'all. Okay. Ah, but yeah, I have brothers and sisters, but I'm not close to them.
Well, what about Lisa Wilson?
You said who?
Lisa Wilson. I thought you said she's your sister.
Who is? Oh, Lisa Wilson, girl. She is my sister in a sense. No matter where I am, if I'm low, high, if I got 1 subscriber or 50 subscriber, Lisa Wilson is always
Oh,
there. She's so supportive. Honestly, I think she's like my angel because she never
okay.
missed a beat. She's always supportive, and I just appreciate her. And you don't find too many people that love you like that. She don't come up,
Yeah.
she don't need to, but the love is real. She's always watching me and she's always hoping for the best for me, and she's been around me for a while. So that is my sister in the spirit sense. I'll give Lisa Wilson something before my blood sister, actually, because I know Lisa Wilson, supports me. My biological sister by my dad, they don't come and support me, and I don't want them to either. And I don't tell them about my shit, but you know, it is what it is. Shit, I put Lisa Wilson before my blood relatives. Okay. So that's just how I go about things, and that's how I feel about it.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And Bad Style, I haven't seen your ass in a minute. Where you been at? You just gonna pop on up asking, are you gonna be reporting all that? No, I'm not. But where you been at? I haven't seen your ass in a minute, honey. Okay. All right. Well, KP, I hope you guys join me tomorrow. I definitely go live, and I really enjoyed you, Grace. I really enjoyed you, KP. I forgot her name because her name is a whole statement. What
Let's
about
talk about it.
Yeah, I enjoyed. Let's talk about it. I enjoyed Bimbo. I really enjoyed you guys. You guys made this live awesome. I am a people person in a sense. I love talking to people, but I'm not a people in a sense where I want to be around people. If that makes sense.
Amen.
I'd rather talk to you than
I'm the
hang out
same
with you.
way.
I'd rather talk to you than hang out with you. And I'm the same way when it come to guys, right? Like some guys, I just want to sit on the phone and talk. And they be like, nah, I want to hang. And to me, when they say they want to hang, I'm like, nah, I don't want to have sex right now. Because I already know what you're going to try to hit on. And I know I'm weak in the knees. I'm going to
Mhm.
give it up. But over the phone, I feel protected because I know I'm not going to give it up on the phone. You know, we can just really talk about some real shit. And I love talking. I do. I'm a talker.
Mhm.
But and then if you were to take me out, I don't like talking when I'm eating. And I don't want you to talk when I'm eating. I just want to enjoy my food in peace. So, and then when we go to the movies, I don't want you to talk while I'm watching the movie. I just want to enjoy my movie in peace. So,
Yeah.
I really can't think. I think the best thing is I like talking to you on the phone. So I'm a talker. So, yeah, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Thank y'all. Bye.
All right.
Bye.